What's going on, guys? Rich Boy J here, back again with another video. Don't you guys act like you've never seen a grown man play with his dolls before. Come on, guys. So how's everyone doing today? It's been a while since I've done one of these live streams here. Been a little bit busy, but it's all good. I'm happy to be back. Happy to be working on Starkiller. Happy to finally have my Phase 1 Black Series Clone Trooper. This is one that I've been looking for such a long time. You guys have no idea. And I found it kind of out of nowhere. Like, I had been refreshing BrickSeek so long, couldn't find it. And I eventually just, like, randomly wandered into a GameStop, and they had this guy, they had Endor Leia, as well as Endor Han, and you know I had to buy all three. But let's go ahead and do the rundown real quick. In the chat, we got Speed Lego, NB Mox, Ken Gold, Darth Maul Lego, Cults of Christensen, Brickwall Productions, Axidroid, Fast Lego Studios, HoloNet, Diego, Mateo, Lopez, Frawl, Lego Mando Productions, Eggs Benedict Cumberbuns, Duck Bricks, Chester Crab, Hamburg City Bricks, Lord of the Bricks, what's going on, dude? Count Ravioli, Mistari Spitta, Jaeger Boa, Rafael Osmansky, Francis, Adam Chernobransky. What is up with these names today? Like, these names are pretty complicated typically, but today I feel like they're especially complicated. Filmed in The Gathering Guy, 3 of 30. I swear, if anyone were just to tune into one of these streams and watch me try to read these people's names, they'd swear I could not read. Dinosaurs 124. Bounty Hunter Bricks, General Freckleface, Jonas Bauer, Jonathan Clues. How's everyone doing today? Stephen Romero. So this is going to be a guest stream, so if you're a member of the Discord, you can hop in and we can talk. I'm going to hop in the live stream chat right now. I'm going to move over Spiffy Dart as well as Obi Brick Kenobi. And now it's time to do this thing.
Hi. What it do, baby?
What's going on, guys?
Jay, I have a confession to make.
What is your confession?
I'm gonna boycott the Mandalorian.
Are you
I
actually?
hate that Baby Yoda character. Heck, Baby Yoda. All my boyos hate Baby Yoda. Stop eating those little frogs, boy.
Bro, Baby Yoda ate a frog.
Well, he
He had another frog.
Frog lady's kids or whatever. I don't know.
Well, they're unfertilized, so I mean, like, you know, that's not as bad as eating actual children.
So he's eating raw frogs.
Or raw eggs.
That's pretty hardcore, not gonna lie. Has he used...
He's a little savage.
Alright, so this is actually a good episode because you guys are gonna get to tell me about the Mandalorian. Did Baby Yoda use the Force in this episode?
Like, didn't he use the Force on the eggs a very small bit? Like, they made him come towards him, I think.
Oh my god, like Anakin floating the pears?
No. They were floating in water.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's not nearly as cool.
Yeah, nothing will beat floating the pears. Shout out to all my pears.
Anakin floating the pears is top 1 greatest Star Wars moment.
That pear did look pretty good, though.
It did look pretty good. Alright, so what else happened? Someone give me the lowdown.
Spiders.
Yeah, spiders.
So someone told me, were they the spiders from Rebels?
I think so.
Yeah. No, they're the spiders from Ralph McQuarrie Dagobah concept art from 1978.
Are those not the Rebel spiders?
They look like.
Are they the Rebel spiders?
They look the same. That's all I know.
They're just horrifying.
Oh yeah, Baby Yoda eats one of them too.
He eats a giant spider?
Well, it's a baby.
Baby spider.
Jeez.
Yeah,
He
those
just,
spiders
like-
look like the ones from Rebels.
This man eats
Like-
everything.
He like cracks open one of the eggs and just like pulls it out and it's all sticky. But
Ew. It sounds like a weird episode.
it was.
It was. I don't know if I liked it.
Alright, so here's my litmus test. If Rian Johnson put something like it in The Last Jedi, how would you feel about it? That's always my Star Wars litmus test. Could Rian Johnson get away with it?
People would hate it.
Okay.
People would... Yeah. Oh no, he ruined Star Wars. He ruined my childhood.
He ruined Baby Yoda. Oh, Dave Filoni was in this episode?
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
X-Wing pilot again.
Bro, shout out to my boy Trapper Wolf. He's my favorite Star Wars character.
Trapper Wolf.
Although there were 2 X-Wing pilots and the other one had most of the lines.
Yeah, the other... I think Deborah Chow was one of them as well, right?
Or not in this episode.
No, it was an old guy though, the one in this one.
Was the... I'm pretty sure... Oh, okay. I meant for the first
The
one.
other trappers didn't show up. It was a different one.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the pilots from the other episode.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Chester Crab asked, Jay, do you think you would ever reconsider watching Mando? I mean, I've said, like, I'll probably check out season 3, so... I haven't just given up altogether on the show, but season 2 I'm gonna put in my back pocket. Have no fear, guys. Rich Boy J will once more start watching Mando. There will be peace.
But I mean, as far as it goes, the last episode was probably the most controversial, if you will.
Hold on 1 second. Holy crap. Shout out to Lego Mike for the $20 dono. He says, J dollars. Starkiller is amazing. You inspire me daily with your with my mocks. Did Baby Yoda fart in chapter 10 after he ran to Mando when the eggs hatched? Oh my god, is there a fart joke in this episode?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
If there's a
I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
if there's a fart joke in Mandalorian, I'm not watching season 3. I'm giving up on all of it. That's my new Star Wars rule. No more fart jokes. I've had enough fart jokes in Clone Wars and the prequels.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. That's good. But thank you so much, Lego Mike. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. I really appreciate that. Star Wars guy says, I think there was a burp. Someone, I need to know, guys. Was it a fart or a burp? Someone tell me.
I don't remember, and I'm not really in a hurry to watch it again.
You're telling me that's not the kind of stuff you're into?
No.
Nah.
I just want Baby Yoda to die.
Why? Okay, Waffles, I need to understand, what is your issue with Baby Yoda?
He kind of got reduced to a Jar Jar type of character in this episode. I don't want to play with you anymore. To quote Andy from Toy Story.
I mean,
I don't
that's
know.
how I feel about.
I'm just like, you know what? No more Baby Yoda. Society has progressed past the need for Baby Yoda.
That's honestly kind of how I feel about
Frog
Boba
Lady,
Fett.
on the other hand, she's the best. I just want her to be reunited with her husband and live a happy life on whatever planet they're heading to. God bless her. Frog Lady.
Okay. Someone in short terms, explain to me what the heck the plot is of this episode, because I've heard a few things about it, and like none of it really makes sense in my head. So, what exactly was the plot?
I got this. Mando's still looking for other Mandalorians.
Okay.
The lady who runs the docking bay, she's like, she's like, yeah, I have a source of, Mandalorians on a nearby planet, but you'll have to take a passenger. This frog lady, she's carrying her little eggs in a backpack, and he can't go into hyperspace because it would kill the eggs.
What?
So he's literally an Uber driver at this point.
Wait, why would hyperspace kill the eggs?
Cause it's her little froglings, tadpoles or whatever.
No, but I'm saying, like, why would hyperspace kill them?
I don't know, something Star Wars hyperspace physics. I don't know. If the Holdo maneuver can destroy the supremacy, then hyperspace can probably kill some eggs. I don't know.
I literally don't understand
Star
that.
Wars, the only thing that makes sense is that nothing makes sense.
The eggs are in the ship, right?
Yeah, they're in a little water tank that she's lugging around on her back.
Someone needs to explain to me why hyperspace would kill the eggs. I needed, and
I don't really think it's something that can be explained until there's like a.
I need a Star Wars novel on hyperspace physics.
We need like a 12-part comic series about why hyperspace kills Frog Lady X.
Real quick again, oh my god! Shout out to Bricks Films for the $14.99 dono. He says, "Hey Jay, hey, what's up, dude? Thank you so much."
Hi,
oh my god, we got some generous boyos today. Jonathan Beam says the speed would kill them, but okay. So, but what does hyperspace when you're in the ship doesn't feel like anything though?
Yeah.
Like
no, there's not really like an inertia or anything.
Right. Yeah.
Acceleration.
I feel like you'd be worse off if like the ship got shot and it like shook really fast, you know?
Or maybe. Which literally what happens because your boy Dave Filoni shows up and. They're like, oh crap, you're the same Razor Crest that was at that prison ship. You're under arrest. Mando's like, nah. And then he goes to that ice planet that's in the trailer. And he does basic maneuvering.
Hold on. But, okay, so in the episode when he leaves that, like, that planet that gets, not the planet, the outpost that gets shot up by the X-Wings, they weren't really concerned about him then. They were like, he just kind of flies away. And like they don't really like why is he a target at this point for those guys?
I think the security recordings aboard that New Republic ship showed like Mando and them because at one point Dave Filoni or the other pilot says like oh like even though you were part of that Suicide Squad crew you showed some honor or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Also, he captured the other 3 people. Was another. Also, I don't think they know it's him immediately.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It takes them a while to figure out. Like, oh crap, this is the same transponder. That's.
Got you. And shout out to Bounty Hunter Bricks for the $2 dono. Appreciate that. He says, "Hey you." Guys, I think he's flirting with me. Hey you. Y'all never hit a girl up with that "hey you" text?
Bro, all the time.
Nah, you gotta pull the Spider-Man. Hey.
The shoulder touch. Spiders. The shoulder touch.
Yeah, speaking of spiders.
That's necessary.
Speaking of spiders.
Guys, I'm afraid of spiders.
After the evasive maneuvering, trying to escape Dave Filoni and them, he lands on the ice breaks, falls into the cavern, and that's where the spider shenanigans happen.
That's a wacky episode.
Oh yeah, Baby Yoda.
It is a wacky episode.
Baby Yoda eats the eggs, and it's like it's supposed to be a joke, which makes it kind of weird, so...
I honestly fully expect for, like, some weird spider thing to burst out of Baby Yoda's stomach and sing, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey." It's gonna happen. Shout out to anyone who's watched Spaceballs and understands that.
I am gonna watch that after the stream, by the way.
You should. It's a good stuff.
I'm morally opposed to Spaceballs.
Why are you morally opposed to Spaceballs?
I don't know. That was, I guess, kind of a joke, but I still have no interest in watching Spaceballs.
Dude, watch Spaceballs. What if I told you that Spaceballs was as good as the Clone Wars?
Bruh.
Yeah, I saw a very small... They were watching it on Communist Vader's Discord, and I saw a very small amount, and I didn't like what I saw, but I don't know.
I think you just need to... Okay, if people are gonna say that I deserve to die for not watching Mando, I think that, like, you should give Spaceballs a chance.
You know, honestly, I don't...
Before you try it.
It doesn't get better than yogurt.
What are everybody's thoughts on the leaked images for the new Mando set?
Hold up! Hold up! Hold up!
The Earth King has invited you to Lake Lao Guy.
We do not discuss leaks here on this channel.
There are no leaks in Ba Sing Se.
Hold on.
Here we are free.
We need to,
Here
instead
we
of
are
the
free.
gray Jedi code, which I haven't read today, there needs to be the gray Boyo code. There are no leaks, only official images. There is no Mandalorian, only The Last Jedi. I will do what I must to keep the balance. The balance is what keeps me together. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to... Wait, what? Anyways, I'm not going to do that again today.
Diley might have to jump into action. We might have to be active.
Facts.
Hey,
Yeah.
fine.
Maybe I'll host a gray Jedi code building contest on my channel.
Oh my god.
Like I want it to look like the most over the top EU
Super
book
Saiyan
cover.
Luke.
The most over the top expanded universe book cover. Like that's what I want the mocks to look like, you know?
Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Yo, can it be like an art contest?
Sure.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I'm out.
Shirtless Super Saiyan Luke and Ray in the kitchen.
Yes. Enter has a
Like
good
that-
question.
Like that fan Last Jedi poster.
Enthert says, most suspenseful moment in Star Wars, the first trench run for me. That's a good question. Most suspenseful moment in Star Wars.
The spiders when they got into the Razor Crest.
Oh my god.
Yes, they all got into the Razor Crest and they just started piling up in front of the door.
That's creepy.
And then some of them
yeah,
got
it
on
was.
Baby Yoda, and then
Yeah, it's a
Frog
little bit
Lady
more of a
shot them.
resonant.
No, I liked it when in the Suicide Squad episode when Mando slams the door on
The dude's
the
head.
Devil Man.
Bird.
Yeah, and then he lifts it up. He's like, psych! And then he brings another door on him. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna lift the door. Mando's done for. Psych!
What is that? Hold on. What's up with Mando and doors, though? That man has like a door murder fetish. Like, I want a compilation of the amount of times Mando has murdered someone or attempted to murder someone with a
Using
door.
doors.
Yeah.
Oh, also the spiders try to get through the door and then he burns them. So I guess that's a door
He
related.
burns the spiders.
Bro, if Mando's ever hunting you, just make sure there's no doors around. If there's a door around, it's over for you, bro. Like, I'm sorry. But oh my god, again, Lego Mike with a $20 donation. He says, Jay Cuz, I want to start a Lego mock YouTube. Advice, please, and what up with Boyo Fest, and how can I be down? So starting a Lego mock YouTube. My first just piece of advice would be, like, if you can build something that you can, like, document over a series, I think that's the most straightforward way to having a YouTube channel surrounded by mocks. Or, yeah. So, I would recommend that. And what up with Boyo Fest? So, Boyo Fiesta, I mean, I'm still hoping it happens this year. I'm not too sure on that, however. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll have more news on that once we get more work done on this build.
Alright, so we'll see Valentine's Day. Fuck that day.
That would be really nice. That would actually be really sweet. I would love to see you all on Valentine's Day.
I'll bring you my Valentine.
Assuming I haven't gotten a girlfriend and abandoning the Lego community by that point.
Oh.
Oops.
I'm sorry. I'm channeling my inner Jedi Bob.
Are the spiders called Kryknas? Something like that? I was just wondering. Does anyone know?
I just call them creepy spiders.
Spiders!
Okay. I thought I heard someone call them Kryknas or something like that.
I don't even know.
I don't know. I might say Luke going into the cave is probably the most suspenseful moment in Star Wars for me.
Oh yeah. I'm like, oh crap, is that waiter? How did he get here?
Wait, probably Han Solo's. Is that death? Is that suspenseful? I don't know. It kind of has you on the edge of your seat, but in that.
I mean, yeah.
Silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the little okay, he's not gonna do psych.
I mean, like,
You
the
thought-
that's probably
lightsaber,
the
you
most
just don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's probably the most suspenseful moment for me then.
Well, what
Yeah.
about the scene from The Last Jedi? Where Luke's being shot at by everything?
I wouldn't say
I
that's
knew he was
suspenseful.
fine. Yeah.
Because, I mean,
It's
like,
not really suspenseful.
I would say the moment is so over the top, you kind of assume, okay, there's no way he's gonna die like that. But it is The Last Jedi, so, like, what if Luke didn't just die like that? Like, he's just like a skid mark on the surface of Crate.
I'm gonna have to agree with Jay on this one. Definitely Yoda going into that cave on Dagobah was pretty suspenseful.
I don't think there were suspenseful scenes, just extremely interesting. Boyos, don't let Enthert steal your friends. Oh.
No, Inter out here stealing your girl. Trust me, I know.
Dang.
Oof.
When you need to expose Enthert.
I'm okay with it. He can take all of them, and I'll finally know peace.
And I'll finally know peace.
I'll finally know peace and commit all my time to working on the aces.
I mean, I stand no chance with Enthert around. So.
True. None of us do.
No.
That explains why I'm not married yet.
Wait, what did you say?
So that'll explain why I'm not married yet. Hitler be stealing my girls. Well, that had to break it off with Padme and everybody else.
Jeez, Enthert, save some for us, man.
Scared.
What's up, Last World Lego? Jay, would you dare someone if they didn't like Lego, even if they... Oh, I guess you mean would I date someone who didn't like Lego, even if they supported you with your addiction, just didn't join you? Yeah, I don't need to be with someone who likes Lego. Like, I almost would prefer to not date someone who likes Lego, because I already spend so much time in the community, with my YouTube channel, with my job. Like, I already do so many Lego-related things that, for me, it honestly... It might be nice to have a break and, like, with my significant other to not be dealing with Lego then. Also, like, what if she builds better than me?
It's kind of a blessing, to be honest.
Like, what if she builds better than me? Like, I gotta deal with that. Like, yeah, good built, Jay, but your girlfriend's was better. Like, that would suck. So, Techno Union doesn't like strong girls. Rich Boy Jay doesn't like girls who can build better than him.
Imagine finding out she built a bigger Starkiller than yours.
Bro, that would suck. Bro, does Enthert have a sister? Enthertina is out here.
Inter does have a sister.
Oh my god, no.
She's not into Lego though.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
She's cool.
Francis says, would I date a prequel fan? I mean, yeah, like... I mean, I think the better question is, would a prequel fan date me? I think that's the bigger concern.
That is a better question.
Would I date someone who hates The Last Jedi? I mean, considering the state of affairs we live in, I might just have to get used to that, so... I will mentally prepare myself.
As long as their reasons are valid.
Right.
Not just, woman bad, blah,
right,
blah,
yeah.
blah, you know.
I couldn't date a girl who was like, Ray is such a Mary Sue.
Ray, Rian Johnson ruined my childhood, Ray. Where's Super Saiyan Luke, Ray?
Hey, shout out to Brick Flyer Smoothly. He says, bye guys, have a good one. You're a huge role model for me, Rich Boy Jay. Thanks for all the great inspiration. I sincerely appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Would you date someone who doesn't understand Star Wars politics? Well, considering I barely understand Star Wars politics...
We don't understand Star Wars politics.
That's an unreasonable thing to hold someone else to.
The taxation of trade routes, delegates.
I'll tell you this.
I am not a committee.
I would probably, honestly, even more than a prequel fan, I would have a hard time dating like a girl who's like an EU diehard. Like, oh Jay, like Boba Fett survived in the EU. Oh Jay, like why didn't Disney introduce Luke's evil twin brother? You know, like that would probably become
bigger Luke.
Yeah.
Bigger Luke.
Jay, and
you know.
My Star Wars involves Jaina Solo. Oh, so we actually need to talk about something because this has been a pretty big thing.
No, give me like a trilogy of novels on Legend Tilly's, bro.
Oh my god.
The second most overrated character ever.
So there is obviously, so I think it was a book that came out recently that talks about apparently George Lucas's plans for the sequels, which I honestly don't even know what to believe at this point. I feel like every week.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
Every week it's something new. So Waffles, you sent this to me, and I thought it was a joke, but like I've seen it.
I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, but like it's been like picking up traction recently. Like I've seen like a bunch of people reference it as like an actual thing. So
Yeah,
I think it was in like an art. I think it's in like an art book or something.
Right.
Where they talk about like the concepts and all that.
So basically, in this book, it's apparently George Lucas's sequel ideas. Number one, Darth Talon and Darth Maul were supposed to be the main villains, which immediately raised a red flag for me because I'm pretty sure George Lucas does not know who Darth Talon is. I would.
Well.
I mean, like, what? Why would George Lucas know that? Like, I don't know. That made it seem a little far fetched for me. And then also the other thing was Luke was apparently going to like round up 50 to 100 survivors of Order 66. Which, like, okay, if there were that many survivors of Order 66,
yeah, no.
where were you during the rebellion? Okay, like,
yeah. Bro, they were just cooling, smoking bad sticks.
they were exploring tombs like Cal Kestis.
they were fighting Darth Vader. That's what they were doing, and escaping to tell the story.
All of them, yeah.
And
then Leia was gonna be the chosen one.
Right, yeah. Which, like, why? Like, can we like move past the prophecy? Like,
yeah. This isn't a young adult novel, you know.
It is weird that prophecy would somehow skip a generation of films. Like, original trilogy, no prophecy. Prequels, prophecy. And then after original trilogy, the prophecy's back, apparently. But, needless to say...
That's not how the Force works.
Yeah. I mean, needless to say, it was interesting to look at, but... I'm thankful George Lucas did not get to make whatever his sequels would have been.
But then at the same time, his vision for sequel Luke is pretty much the same as like what we got with Luke.
That is true. That is a good point.
Yeah. Oh, but Rian Johnson made it up to trigger us fans.
Would Star Wars fans be okay with Last Jedi Luke?
We wanted Super Saiyan Luke.
Would Star Wars fans be okay with
9-pack like Lego Batman?
Oh my god. Would Star Wars fans be okay with non-Super Saiyan Luke if George Lucas did it?
Not perfectly okay with it, but they would be more accepting of it because it's from the maker.
Thank the maker. Didn't someone reference the maker in Mando season 2 episode 1, or am I just imagining that?
Pelly said thank the Force.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was weird.
And then Mando said thank Ferric.
What?
He said
the first guy from the season 1 episode 1 said thank Ferric. The guy who was frozen carbonite, and then Mando said it in the season 2 episode 1.
Wait,
Dank
is it
Ferric.
Dank or Dank? Is it Dank?
Subtitles said dank.
Really? I thought
Which is pretty dank.
I thought they said Dank, but I don't remember.
Nah, they said dank. I have subtitles on.
What does dank Ferric mean?
I think it's like a curse word.
Uh-oh. I just got demonetized, guys. I'm in danger.
I used used to be able to do so good Ralph voice, but I just can't anymore.
Aw. Bro, Ralph Wiggum is probably one of my favorite characters in anything ever. Ralph Wiggum is the father that I desperately needed. But Lamborghini Waffle Sauce is the father I got.
That explains
Bad.
a lot.
I'm actually watching The Simpsons right now.
Nice.
Wait, when does Simpsons get bad again? Like, which season is like the?
So I like all the Simpsons. I mean, it has its high points, but I feel like every season is worth watching.
Okay, maybe
Okay.
I'll check it out.
Like, I just enjoy watching it, you know? Squidman says Ralph Wiggum is a Mary Sue. Oh no. Waffles, how dare you post that curse word in the super chat. He says, shout out for Waffles with his 212 dank ferric baby dono. Appreciate it.
I mean, that's how it was spelled in the subtitles.
PTA Production says, I prefer Ralph Wiggum over most sequel characters. Oof.
Oof.
That's a roast.
Sorry I'm doubting you, Waffles, but I could have sworn it said dang, because I was watching with the subtitles too, but I'm sure you're right.
Can someone confirm this for us?
Let me double check.
I bet you're right, though.
Mandalorian.
Ray is not a
At what point he
Skywalker.
says it?
Sith Lord.
I don't remember either. Yeah, let's just say he says dang.
That is more exciting.
Yeah.
But I would like the true answer, though.
Yeah, I'm skimming through right now. I think it's in one of the dragon scenes. Dang, Ferric, Batman.
Does the chat know?
Come on, guys. I thought y'all were Mandalorian fans. If I'm not going to watch the show, you guys have to.
We have to watch it for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to do the Lord's work. A Sith Lord?
A Sith Lord.
If what you tell me is true, you will have earned my trust.
How good would you guys say you are at remembering names, like, of characters?
I'd say I'm pretty... Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, when I first hear it, probably not, but... Like...
Yeah, I have to hear it a good few times.
Yeah.
Because I've heard a lot of people just calling Cobb Vanth, like, the Marshal, for instance. You know? Like,
That's the name of the episode, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've always forgotten.
Honestly, the only reason I remember his name is Cop Vanth is because everyone keeps posting about him, like, showing off their figures. Like, if after the episode I didn't remember his name.
I mean, also, I already knew his name.
Yeah.
Amenities.
Aftermath Trilogy gang, we out here.
That's a good
I've
point.
never actually
I
read
still
it.
always
But...
get the name Finnick Shan. Always.
Fennec Shand is like the most Star Wars sounding name ever. Fennec Shand.
What was the kid's name? Toro something?
Tora Doza.
Calican.
What?
Toro Calican.
Calican. Okay.
I thought you were talking about
Calican!
Tora Doza. Joey Kessler says it is Dank Ferric.
Dang? With a G?
No, with a K. The
Oh, with a
Waffles
K,
version.
okay. Alright, yeah. I thought Waffles was probably right.
I'm Waffles, baby. I drink and I know things.
I shrink and I know things.
Are those two things related, or...?
What's up, the Gathering guy?
Where does he say it?
Hank Derrick.
Andre says, I find it funny how they're ignoring and retconning the Aftermath book so much. So outside of Cop Vanth, what else have they retconned from Aftermath.
It's pretty. I mean, like TV series retconning books isn't new to Star Wars. Like before the Clone Wars, Dathomir was a pretty nice place to have a honeymoon on.
Right.
But then they made it a spooky.
I'm also pretty sure Eth Koth was supposed to have died in the Battle of Geonosis, and he shows up in the Clone Wars.
Oh right, but aren't those two different people though?
Well, no.
Oh wait, no, you're right. There's.
You're thinking of Agent Kolar. Agent Kolar is the other one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're the ones that got like replaced by the exact same.
Can we agree that that's stupid? Like.
Yeah, that is.
And then
Adigalia and Stas Ali. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't get the actors slash Triz back, so they're like, we'll just.
Bro, just like hire new actors and keep the names. Like,
Right, yeah.
They do that all the time.
Or just make them a different
They
person.
do that with Grindelwald and all that. They did it with Dumbledore and everything. Like it won't be a big deal if it's a different actor portraying pretty minor and almost forgettable characters, to be honest.
Yeah, like if a different actor can portray Anakin Skywalker, I think it's fine for those other people.
Wait, what do you mean about Anakin?
Anakin has been and third says we can recast Obi and Anakin, but not with these random background guys. I mean, because Anakin's Jake Lloyd in Episode 1, and he's Hayden Christensen in 2 and 3, and he's David Prowse and everything else.
Well, the Jake Lloyd, Hayden Christensen thing, isn't that like? How old was Jake Lloyd then?
I mean, yeah, obviously they did it for age reasons, but I'm just saying, like clearly casting a different person for a Star Wars character isn't a big deal. But it was for these random side characters who were painted up aliens anyways. Joey Kessler says Adigalia died twice, once in the comics when she was killed by Grievous, and in Clone Wars when she was killed by Savage Opress. Oof.
Oof. Didn't Shakti die like 4 times?
Yeah.
None of those are canon, though. Wait, I guess...
Hey, guess what? Nothing in Star Wars is canon.
That is true.
I guess Shakti's real death would be Anakin stabbing her in the back, because I think Yoda sees that in the vision. So.
What vision?
Nah, Yoda was on ketamine, so it's not canon.
I don't think you like that arc, right, Jade?
Oh, is that the Lost Episodes arc?
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to tune that out of my mind.
Well, you don't actually see Anakin. It's just a blue lightsaber, which means it could have been Grievous or Anakin. But
I see.
Like, the vision is about Anakin, so...
I see.
Man, I'm glad that scene was deleted, where Grievous kills Shakti. That was kind of weird.
I mean, I would have been nice to see Grievous actually do something, like, threatening, but, you know.
Yeah, that's true, but I
disagree. That was a cool scene.
Bricko likes seeing people die.
Yeah, wasn't
I feel
that
like
the
the better scene
where they go into, like, the big thing that floods with water or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, the problem with that scene is, like, there's, like, comic relief immediately after.
I thought that was cool.
Or isn't it some kind of, like, fuel or something? Cause
wait, is that the one where they're speaking droid? Like, I think R2 would do that. Is it that scene?
I don't know.
There's so many deleted scenes from the beginning of Episode 3, it's hard to keep up with.
Wasn't the original cut supposed to be like 2 hours, not 2 hours, like 3 hours long or so?
Oh, I found it. I found it. Dank Ferric, baby.
Dank
Ferric, baby.
Bro, screenshot that.
I just did.
Wait, I just did. Plus.
So everyone says that, but I've been able to, like, do that just fine.
Well, guess what I just did? I'm waffles, baby.
Wait, are you doing it on a computer?
Yup.
Maybe
because
you just
I'm waffles, baby.
Maybe you just can't do it on the phone.
That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, with a computer, there's not really a way for them to stop you from doing it.
I just posted it in Cantina. It's Dank Ferric. Ferric with an A.
For doubting you, Waffles.
It's okay, I still love you.
Nuno Lobato asks, what are your top 3 Black Series figures? That's a good question. I don't know, this won't be in order, but I can just give you my 3 favorites. One of them has to be that Rebel the Rebel Hoth Trooper. One of them has to be, honestly, the Kylo Ren from The Last Jedi, and maybe Boba Fett.
I still only have one Black Series figure, and that's 3PO.
Is it with the red arm, or is this the normal one?
It's the normal one.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Still
Black Series.
Not many figure.
It took me forever to find that C-3PO, because that C-3PO was, get this, a Walgreens exclusive. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It was so annoying. Like, I hate that so much.
Sorry, what did you say you hate? Because I probably disagree with it.
Oh my god. The C-3PO Black Series figure was a Walgreens exclusive figure. That's right. We would have a problem if you disagreed with that.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I was not passing up the opportunity to defend something that was unjustly attacked.
Unjustly attacked. Alright, Bricko, defend Walgreens exclusives.
Season 2, Episode 2, Mandalorian.
I think he was
Kind of bad.
attacking it.
Oh, you didn't like it either.
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, no, I had like tons of small problems with it, but not really a big problem. It was just kind of boring.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. I just thought it's.
The one thing I can't get over, like I rewatched the first 10 minutes. When they start playing the creepy music with like the eggs in the canister, that's just so weird. Like, why did they do that?
Tell us now.
Yeah, everything
Tell us now.
everything involving Baby Yoda and the eggs, I didn't like.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna stop hating on Baby Yoda, alright?
Not gonna
Also,
lie.
I thought the whole spiders trope was overplayed. Like,
It was
it's
fine.
overplayed at this point.
Yeah, I mean the whole like big animals getting killed in Star Wars might be overplayed.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, at least it's not tentacle monsters.
True.
Yeah, but like both of the episodes of season 2 of The Mandalorian, they kill monsters. Like, what is that about? Like,
I'll tell you that. I mean, is it possible? You guys tell me this. Is it possible that the concept of the Mandalorian just isn't one that is conducive to many different stories? Like, we're not that far in, and we're already seeing like them retread the same things they've done. Like, is it possible that like this just isn't something that you can keep writing unique stories about? I guess.
Are you going with the theory
guess-
that we'll only get like one good season?
I guess y'all aren't ready for that conversation.
well, I think they're all still unique. They just have a similar.
I mean, yeah, like you can change like you can change the monster as well as the
The reason you're killing it.
Right, yeah, but if it's still the same set pieces, then I don't know. Like how many more times will they fight a giant monster thing? Right, like.
They fight a lot of giant monster things in Star Wars in general, though.
Not as like a. I don't necessarily agree with that.
Well, you had like the Wampa, I guess, the Ram.
That was not much of a fight. Like.
Well, yeah, but he was still chopped its arm off, like.
Right, but
Yeah.
I would say the Rancor is a fight. Like that's for sure. Like a.
Yeah.
Like that's a point of tension in the film. Before that, there aren't any. The Raftars, but they don't even fight the Raftars. They just run away from them.
Yeah.
They defeat one Raptor
Using a door. Yeah, that
What
is true.
does that remind me of?
The Reek, Ackley, and Nexu.
I also so Ithrid says Dianaga, Wampa, and Minok. But they don't fight any of those. Like, I mean, I guess they try to shoot at the Dianaga, but it's not like a they don't have to defeat it. It just kind of goes away. Like,
do they show do they fight the giant tentacle monster in Solo?
Well,
I think they just
they
throw
shoot the
piece of
thing into
Falcon
it.
on him, no? And they lure him into the black hole or something.
Yeah, like it still dies, and they had a part to play in its death, I guess.
Let's okay. So I'll say Rancor for sure. Episode 2, like absolutely, like there's no way around that. Episode 3 doesn't have any large monsters.
There's a what happens with there's a deleted scene with a what's it called, Nos monster, I think. I don't know what happens with it though.
I have no idea what that even is.
It's on Utapau. I think it's called something like that. It's on Utapau.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
What's
there's some in the unfinished Clone Wars episode where they go to Utapau.
Huh. Oh, I thought you meant episode 3. Are you saying it is in episode 3, but they show it again in the Clone
deleted
Wars?
Scene. It was in episode 3, but it got deleted.
I got you.
I don't know.
Wait, can I just say something?
What's up?
The common misconception I hear a lot in Star Wars.
What is it?
So you know that creature Obi-Wan rides on Utapau?
The Varactyl?
What? Wait, you...
So, are you talking about the fact that its name is Boga?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So the species is a Varactyl, but the name of that Varactyl is Boga, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right. I see a lot.
Bro, we know stuff around here, bro. This Boyo gang around here.
Yeah, I know, but
But no, I understand exactly what you mean.
Nah, I've been you.
What?
You said I've been you.
Oh. And in Clone Wars, they fight monsters too. So.
Okay, hold on. Ithrid says, so remember your do animals fall off cliffs thing. That thing in Solo killed itself just to get one tiny ship. Wait, what do you... Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, that's not the same as falling off a cliff, but I get the connection.
Wow, what a loser.
What a dummy. And yes, Colt, the green thing's name is Boga.
To going into a black hole. Couldn't be me.
Exactly.
And Fallen Order is a culprit of killing monsters.
Oh, Fallen Order is out of control. Like, I feel like every planet I went to, I'm like, okay, which large thing am I gonna have? Which large monster will I kill this time?
I mean, Cal Kestis is kind of a monster mass murderer.
He really is.
Bro, that new Monster Hunter movie just be a Star Wars Fallen Order video game.
Kiadi Money says, Jay, have you been to the Lego... Hold on. Oh, Lo-Fi Beats Star Wars live stream. I have not. I heard about that, though. Have you guys checked that out?
Is it good?
It's always the question, isn't it?
Is it good?
Bro, that's something Ithrid would listen to.
Ithrid doesn't like music.
Ithrid only likes Star Wars soundtracks and the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Cantina playlist.
Could Ithrid appreciate lo-fi Star Wars beats, though? That's the real question. Colt says Peter wants Cal dead for his crimes against Star Wars animals. So, Rose Tico wants to have a few words with Cal Kestis.
Well, I mean, Cal Kestis is forgiven, because when Gorgera dies, he says, too bad that creature died, or something like that.
Sucks for him!
He's like, yeah, I'm okay. Too bad about that creature, though.
Too bad about all the people I've killed.
Although Gorgera did kill herself, sort of, but Cal Kestis still had something to do with her death, but, you know, whatever.
Was Gorgera the big bat?
The bat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just can't keep up with these things, man.
Also, once again, Gorgera is the bat's name, not its species, which is weird.
Oh my
okay.
god.
I don't even remember what the species is called.
Gorgoron. I don't know.
Gragra?
No, it doesn't sound like the name.
Forget
Oh,
about
Gragra,
Order
Gragra is
66.
the shorty from the Phantom Menace. The best girl in all of Star Wars.
Wait, who?
Gragra.
Where is she in the Phantom Menace?
She's the, not the old lady with the market stall, but the one that, the one with the deep fried fishies that Jar Jar tries to eat. When he gets in the fight with Saboba.
Does she have any lines?
She has a line in Hot Teas, which is something like, "Hey, you gonna pay for that?"
Only Waffles would know this information.
Yeah, only. Bro, the hottest girl in all Star Wars.
Nah, bro, the hottest girl in
Ava Sakura could never.
the hottest girl in all of Star Wars.
God's talent could never.
Bro, the hottest girl in all of Star Wars is that G-string lady from the club. Don't at me.
From which club?
The only club they go to in Star Wars. Okay, I guess in the Star Wars movies.
There's like 3 clubs.
In what in the Star Wars movies?
You mean
Yeah, there's a Tashi station from the.
Oh, okay, dude. Okay. No, from the Coruscant Club, obviously.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, she.
The one that turns around and she's with the.
Yeah. She's with her friend, and they're like checking Anakin out.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish that.
Right, I remember that, but I don't remember what they look like. So.
That scene could have been like a. That scene could have been like 1,000 times more interesting if, like, instead Obi-Wan and Anakin go there so Obi-Wan can teach Anakin how to talk to girls.
But they're Jedi. They're not supposed to form relationships.
I know, but like,
Well, they're not supposed to form relationship, but that doesn't stop them from redacted.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Anakin's not. Hold on. Don't get me wrong. Anakin's not looking for a relationship, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Obi-Wan though, what a Chad.
What a Chad.
You know he gets stuff done.
Hey Anakin, I know we're supposed to be looking for this bounty hunter that tried to kill the princess, or tried to kill the kid.
I'm gonna head to the refresher. I'll only take half hour.
I'm gonna get drunk real quick. I'm gonna go get drunk real quick.
My type of energy.
Anakin be looking for that commitment. Nah, bro. I will do anything you ask.
I'd rather dream about Padme.
Oof. Count Ravioli says Clone Wars is a gritty war movie. Ain't that the truth? Bro, one of those girls was George Lucas's daughter. No, it wasn't. George Lucas's daughter was the blue girl standing next to him, not the Twi'lek from the club.
Senator Cucci?
There's no way that's her name.
I thought it was Tucci, wasn't it? Like, with a T?
Tucci, young moolah, baby!
Oh my god.
Wait, is that the same character as the one in episode 3?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Hold on.
No, Senator Tucci's not the George Lucas character's daughter, though.
George Lucas' daughter, Star Wars.
Like the George.
Oh, it is the Twi'lek girl. Okay, holy crap! I had no idea. Lune Minx. Okay, check this out. Copy link address. I'm posting a link to some Star Wars babes. Oh man, it's too. The link is too long. Here, maybe.
Post it in the Discord.
Why are these Google Photos links so long? Jeez. Lune Meeks. There's a surprising amount of photos of her.
Surprising.
Okay, here we go. Oh my god, there's a hold on. There's a website called Twi'lek Paradise.
Oh my god.
Humanity has gone too far.
Bro, this is some Rule 34 type stuff.
Seriously. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Wow. Well, yeah, that's George Lucas's daughter in the pink. I mean, not in the pink, but she is pink. You know what I mean? Purple. Yeah, that's probably purple.
It's Lego color medium lavender.
There you go. Yeah, who is that Twi'lek on the right though? Can someone find her name for me for research purposes?
Research?
Yeah, research. You guys know Rich Boy J loves his studies.
Yeah.
What's the name of the club again? I don't remember. The Coruscant Club.
Is it the Outlander Club, or is that the... I don't know.
That's the TIE Fighter. the TIE Fighters in The Mandalorian. Those are Outlander TIE Fighters, so I don't know. Maybe it's
oh, no, it is. No, it's what it's called. It's called the Outlander Club.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Outlander Club.
Bro.
The TIE Fighter after a club, I guess.
Francis says Dave Filoni be spamming on the refresh on that page. Awesome Bricks says, guys, it's November. Chill.
Twilight Paradise. Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm sorry, House of Bricks. I
have one word to say to all of that. Bonk. If you know, you know.
I have no idea.
It's a meme.
We need Legos. I'm not reading that.
Senator Coochie minifig ASAP. Oh yeah,
Oh, is that George Lucas's daughter from the Clone Wars?
No, Senator Tucci is not the daughter. The George Lucas character does have daughters, but Senator Tucci's not one of them.
I'm gonna look this girl up.
Isn't George Lucas's character
Okay, is it Tucci or
Papanoida?
is it Tucci or Chuchi?
Oh,
I thought it was
I think it's Chuchi.
No, it's Waffle. Stop. No, it's Chuchi.
Oh, okay, my bad.
How is it spelled?
Chuchi.
Oh.
She was in the episode with the tall.
The eyes. Yeah.
She's also in another episode where where George Lucas's daughters, or the character, get kidnapped.
Yeah, that's what. But he's not the daughter. But Chuchi is not the daughter that gets kidnapped, though.
No. Well, there's two daughters that get kidnapped, and she's not.
Well, she isn't the daughter, isn't she?
No, she's not the daughter. No.
His
She's
daughter
just-
that
You are not the father.
Che Amnway Tapanoy.
It is so
he has
hard to keep up with the Clone Wars.
He has two daughters, though.
I mean that Dolls episode was one of the more straightforward, like single story episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good one. I liked that episode.
Kevin Gormley says, Jay, have you ever gotten Lego set stolen from your porch? No. Thank God, no. I would be so mad.
I feel like some Clone Wars episodes just really dragged on and feel like an hour long sometimes. Like
Like what? I'm just wondering.
just like those episodes that just kind of in the middle of each kind of part of the story, and you just end up just not really caring about those ones.
Have you guys ever had like an embarrassing moment at a Lego store or like buying Lego?
No.
Not really.
Let's not go there.
What kind of embarrassing moment could you have buying Lego?
So it was my first time ever buying like a big set, and it was the Star Destroyer. And I go over to the shelf to go like pick it up, and like 3 people like run out from the back. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm buying it," and they said, "No, you're not." And they looked at me like, yeah, they looked at me like I wasn't about to buy it, and like they flat out told me no. I had to like go get my dad, be like, "Can you explain to them?"
I don't understand. Why were they not going to let you buy it? I don't understand.
Yeah, that you're not supposed to do that. Trust me, we know.
Yeah, don't you know what you're doing? Like, come on.
I don't know. It was weird. It was like
You're
the
right.
weirdest experience I've ever had, and I felt so embarrassed because I felt like everybody in the store was looking at me.
They must ain't know you had that black card on you.
Oh, of course.
Bro, that's messed up.
That is what. Jay, you're not supposed to do that, are you?
I'm not. Yeah, tell someone they can't buy something. No.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
That is literally the opposite of my job. Like.
Yeah. That.
Well, no, like I feel like they thought like I didn't have the money to buy it, so like maybe they thought I was gonna steal it or something. But
I mean,
right, but you don't like.
Regardless, you're not gonna tell a customer no, you can't buy that.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's not very customer service of you.
Bro, that's messed up.
Yeah. Bro, I'm so confused.
it was definitely weird.
No, I haven't had any embarrassing moments buying Lego. I can tell sometimes, like, if I go into, like, a store like Walmart or something, and I just have, and, like, I'm, like, walking out with a bunch of Lego, people kind of look at me weird, like, is all that for you? You know?
Yeah, you'll get judged, but that's not supposed to stop you, is it?
Exactly. Appreciate that, fair show.
And what about it? Hair flip.
Exactly. Is there a Lego set you guys think is worth fighting over? Like, like if you showed up to, like, you know, the Lego store, and there's only one 501st Battle Pack left, and you and some other kid grab it at the same time, like, would you throw hands?
It depends on how many I had at the time.
Let's assume you had none. Like, you've been looking for months, and, like, this is the first time you've actually found one.
Does it have to
Somebody's
be a
gonna
5
be-
Battle Pack?
Well, what would... Okay, so then what is worth fighting over for you then, Waffles?
Lego Technic Lamborghini in teal.
Oh my... Okay.
Yes. You know the vibes.
Thought you were gonna say the Osprey, but then you said that.
Bro,
Nah.
Lego Technic Lamborghini in teal
Bro,
is
it's a
more
helicopter.
valuable than the Osprey. Colt says he beat someone up over a 2005 turbo tank at a Lego store. It's so weird to think of, like, all the Lego, like, over your lifetime, how many, you know, just times you ventured into a toy aisle and seen, like, Lego sets that up until this, like, that at this point are super expensive but weren't expensive before. Like, at one point when I was younger, you know, like, I used to go to the toy aisle all the time when I went to the toy store, and there were stacks and stacks of 2005 turbo tanks. And, like, I mean, I got one, but now, you know, that thing would be super expensive to get a hold of. Like, it's just... It's crazy how those memories you have of certain sets that you would look at in stores are just memories now. Like... It was so attainable at one point, and it's just not right now. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
sounds interesting, but there's not much to say about it. That's just how it works. Like,
it's just the way it is.
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
I would honestly, if there's one thing I do, well, if there's one thing I would do, if I could go back in time, among many other things, is like take pictures of like the toy owls from when I was younger, like just to see all those original Episode 3, 2005 sets like on shelves. Because like I mean it was 05 and I didn't have a cell phone because kids didn't have cell phones back then. But like I would just love to see what those toy owls looked like with those 05 sets on them.
I mean, the 05 sets were before my time. And if anything, I guess I feel that way for like 2012 or 11.
That's like 2012 doesn't. I mean, it is a while ago now, but 2012 still doesn't feel like that long ago to me. Even though it was.
But it's not that it was a while ago. It's just
that's when you first got into it.
Yeah, I
gotcha.
guess.
Here's a question: what was the first Lego set that you saw in stores that like really blew your mind?
It was this Technic set from 2000 called Silver Champion. It was this big Formula One race car.
Oh, nice.
It was silver and everything. It was massive, like over 2 feet long or something. Little 7-year-old me was. I was shook.
Like when I think back of like when I used to go look at Lego and the Toy Owl, I feel like I never even acknowledged Technic. Like I just never even looked that way. Like I feel like I just have no memories of like looking at Technic when I was young.
I feel like the AT-OT and Dropship was it for me.
Oh, you actually saw that in stores? Like at a Lego store, I'm guessing?
Yeah. I have a tragic story about that as well. I had one. He returned it.
Oh.
To get Lego City of all things.
To get what?
Lego City.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I don't remember being like blown away by just seeing a box on a shelf.
Oh, that was okay. I guess. Well, maybe when
I had to see it on display first.
I feel like when I grew up, like the internet wasn't super accessible, so like going into the store was like the first time I saw most sets. Like I didn't even know they existed until I saw them in stores on the shelves. So that was always exciting to me to like wander into a toy aisle and be like, oh my god, like this thing exists now,
I mean, I even felt that way sometimes, and I grew up with the internet, but I wasn't on the internet when I was a kid. So.
Back in the old days, like late 90s, early 2000s, every Lego set had a little, not a poster, but a sort of mini catalog of
right,
sets from the same theme and similar theme. Like when I got my first Technic set, that's where I saw Bionicle first, and that was it for me. Like those little mini catalogs being included in the box, and then getting the actual catalog from the store, and then looking through like Town and Star Wars and Technic and everything, like I don't know, that was like the first base, seeing the sets in the catalog, second base, seeing the boxes, third base, if you reach third base, if something is really good that it's displayed in the stores, like that's what gets you, and that's what got little young boy walks back in the day. With Technic and Bionicles and stuff.
Colt says he saw the 2009 Clone Wars sets early at a Target in late December 2008. I almost had a David Hall moment, if you know what I mean. Jeez. I don't think I ever. I mean, I might have it at one point. Like saw sets early in store, but I wasn't like keeping up with dates to like know when new sets were gonna come out when I was younger. Like, if I like I would check like Brick Shelf, and if I saw pictures of like new sets that were gonna come out, I was like, oh, like those will be out eventually. But I had no idea when they'd actually be out.
Brick Shelf was League Central and Toy Fair Central back when like people took pictures of the unreleased sets at Toy Fairs.
Yep. I remember when I first, like, the first time I saw the pictures of the new MTT, not the new one, the middle MTT was on Brick Shelf. Good times.
2007?
Yep.
Oh Lord. Oh.
I was, honestly, I was blown away by that set because it had so many droids. Yeah. But I was probably more excited by the fact that they were releasing a Naboo Starfighter because I wanted one for so long. And, like, the UCS one was super expensive. The normal one that they released I thought was super ugly. Like, the first Naboo Starfighter that LEGO made I think looks terrible. But they were finally releasing one that looked good and, it's going to be on shelves. So I was super hyped about that.
I actually have the 2007 Naboo Starfighter. It's actually a pretty good build.
It's a really good build. Like,
yeah, I love that.
Like, to this day, like, the build is not very different than it was from 07. Like
I think the 2007 Vulture droid that was in the Naboo Starfighter set was revolutionary.
Oh yeah, that was the first one.
Wasn't the 2005 CIS one basically a reskin of the 1999 one?
It was a little bit different, but the one in that Naboo Starfighter was the first one that had like the articulated feet. You know what I mean? Like and also they had the like the actual missile launchers like in the wings. So if you open them up, like they had flick fires in there.
Yeah.
So I was always super excited about that.
I loved that.
Shout out to.
I think in that set I enjoyed the Vulture droid more than the N1 Starfighter.
Oh wow! Real quick, shout out to Xavier Sort for the $4.99 dono. He says this is pod racing. All right, little Annie.
Yippee!
Yippee! I'm a person and my name is Anakin.
Are you a tiny?
Oh.
Are you an elephant? What?
It's working.
Are you a Twi'lek?
It's working.
It's working! The pod racer should have just blown up right there and killed everyone.
Bruh.
That'd be tragic.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh Lord! Oh my.
So in episode 1,
your
like
chick look like Shanae.
in episode 1,
was so cool. I'll be pulling up with the AKA.
okay. In episode 1, whenever we see the Three Stooges pit droids, I always just kind of assumed like, oh, like that guy just has a really crappy like pit droid team. But now in Mandalorian, it's canon that all pit droids are just stupid, which I find kind of ridiculous. Like someone purposely like programmed these. I mean, but dumb droids in Star Wars isn't anything new. Like battle droids.
They rolled off the assembly line stupid, and
people
somehow still bought them.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Maybe pit droids are just outdated or old or something in general.
But it's weird because like that same generation, like R2-D2 came from like that same generation of droids, like.
But maybe they were old since then, even. Like they've
well, R2-D2 is a Mary Sue.
Bro, why can R2 fly? This was not established in previous canon. George Lucas ruined R2-D2.
They fly now.
They fly now.
They fly now is probably one of the things I quote the most from Star Wars.
It's a very versatile line.
No.
Especially when I play Battlefront. Like,
That's awesome. Colt says, when I saw pictures of the 2009 Clone Battle Pack in late 2008, I almost died. I just don't see the appeal of that battle pack, man. Like,
wait, which battle pack?
That clone, that 09 clone battle pack that came with 3 normal clones and the gunner.
Whoa! Did you just say you don't see the appeal of that battle pack?
I don't. I straight up don't.
That's the first Lego Star Wars
I
that
think
I remember getting.
99% of the viewers right now can agree that that is false and that is a very appealing battle pack.
I mean,
Well, for the time.
Wait, which battle pack?
even for the time, I don't know. I had no interest in that Clone Wars clone. You know, like, cause like when I got the original episode, when I got the original Clone Wars sets, like I was like, oh, these look weird. So like getting a bunch of them wouldn't have done much for me. And I get like people love that set and that's whatever. I'm just saying for me, like, it just doesn't appeal to me at all.
I liked the Clone Wars clones back in the day.
Also, I'm like, was army building even like a big thing even at that point? Like, were people really like going ham like with base plates of clones?
Maybe that's what made the revolution.
Actually, people were trying to army build
In
like
09?
2009.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, I
that
knew
battle-
some people.
Maybe that battle pack sparked the army building revolution.
Right.
The
Lego be like, I created a monster.
What have I done?
I miss the build your army slogan like that they had on battle packs.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the first Star Wars set I remember getting. I don't know if it was my first.
Oh,
It's the
wow.
first I remember.
Where have battle packs gone since then?
Well,
$30.
They were weak and foolish, like their father, so Lego killed them.
so Lego destroyed them. From now on, we're getting helmets. Suck it.
Like, battle packs now kind of suck.
Helmet gang, we out here.
Helmet.
Who
Yes,
needs
helmet.
battle packs when you have helmets? I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah, bro.
The helmet revolution now.
Bro, are battle packs 18 plus? No, didn't think so. Do they have that nice shiny black box? Nope, didn't think so.
Didn't think so. 10 years from now, we're gonna be looking back at like, you know, the like when Lego Star Wars is just only helmets, and we're gonna be like, I remember when this all started in 2019
Before the
or
dark
2020.
times.
Yeah.
Before the Empire.
I mean, before the light times, because the helmets are great.
Good stuff,
True,
guys. Good stuff.
I still need to try to get the Boba Fett helmet.
Eventually, you'll just be saying, "Hey guys, welcome to another helmet review."
Oh no. Oh
Well,
no.
Benny's gonna have a field day.
Oh no. I feel like this year's been such a roller coaster for my Star Wars emotions, you know, like just being super bummed out about an entire wave being devoted to helmets. And then like, oh, like 501st Battle Pack, so exciting, you know, awesome.
The AAT.
Yeah, like sets I'm super happy about. And then like Boba Fett comes back in The Mandalorian, like I just don't know what to do.
Oh, Jay, about that, your problem is not at all that Boba survived the Sarlacc pit, right?
I mean, I don't like that at
Oh
all.
boy, here we go again.
Because a lot of people in that extremely toxic comment section I'm talking about kept yelling at me that it made sense that he survived, and I was like, I don't think they really cares about that part.
I mean, like I said, I don't know if I made this point in the video, but like, it is implausible. But I mean, you can, if you really want anyone to survive anything, you can just write it, and it's whatever. Like, okay, like I have to accept that. But it's still the principle.
Julio's head.
Yeah, Bulio's still alive, guys.
This
Bulio
head
should have-
back. Come on now.
Bulio should have just been at the Battle of Exegol,
Yeah, didn't you know Ovisians can survive without a head?
Bro,
They just sew it back on.
Bulio would have defeated Palpatine if they would have just given him a chance.
Exactly.
Win the war.
I got a thing on my recommended for YouTube, and it was just all scenes. It's the Rise of Skywalker, but just Bulio.
Yeah.
19 seconds long.
19 seconds
Oh my
long.
god.
Yeah, it was just like win the war, then his head slammed on the table.
Aww.
Bulio would be proud. I mean, not of that, but like they won the war, so he'd be proud.
Bro, I watched Rise of Skywalker because someone was illegally streaming it, like, a few weeks after it came out.
Cool.
Honestly,
Yeah,
though,
thank you,
Claude,
man.
Claude should have come in that set instead of Bulio.
Really? But
Yes.
Bulio's better.
No, they
Nah,
would
dude,
have had
Cloud.
they would have had to make a new mold for Cloud.
I mean, they made a new mold for Bulio's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, but a new mold for Cloud. What would it be? A single piece, 2 pieces? That would have cost Lego so much more. Cause
I mean, okay, they could have
molds
just
and-
no. They could have just made a mold for Cloud's head and then put the rest of him made the rest of him brick built.
UCS Bulio's head.
Bro, Bulio helmet.
Oh my god,
Yo.
that would be the most accurate helmet. It wouldn't even be a Bulio helmet. It would just be like Bulio
just be
post death. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would the stand be bloodstained or something?
Yikes. That would not be Lego appropriate.
Would they include? Wait, what color is Bulio's blood?
I think it's red.
So would
I thought
they
it was
just
green.
include a pile
Or
of
maybe it's green.
include a pile of red or green studs in the set?
Oh my god.
And shout out to my uncle in the chat right now. What's going on? We are family.
Thanks to
I got all my boyos with me.
I know the name of Bulio's species, so yeah.
You heard that, ladies? You heard that? This man knows the name of Bulio's species. He's single, ladies.
Does anyone else want to know? No.
What is Bulio's species? Tell us. Tell us now.
Ovisian.
Ovisian.
The Booleans.
That actually would be really funny if they were Booleans.
Yeah.
But they're called Ovisians, so I don't know.
Booleans.
We are Bulios. I got all my Ovisians with me.
Jay. No more boyos. From now on, it's Bulios.
I might say that in my next video. Hello, Bulios.
Hello, Bulios.
Arden wants to hold you to that.
Oh my god.
I love the fact that there's a girl Bulio in Battlefront. That makes me very
that's
happy.
the
Bulio?
Bulia, yes.
Bulio.
Bulia. Bulio's twin sister.
Bulio.
Rich Bulio J went, bro. It's coming
Rich Bulio.
coming very soon, guys. Just wait.
Bulio water.
Would Bulio water be greener? Wait, we need to find out. Can someone confirm whether or not Bulio's blood is green or red?
I can look it up.
I thought it was green.
I'm colorblind, so what do I know?
Oh.
I see somebody else has changed their name to have Bulio in it.
Oh,
Not
just
me.
spiffy. It's just Bulio.
I mean, my name's just Bulio, yeah.
Yeah.
Bulio
So
Kenobi.
my name is now Dank Ferret.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Wait.
The blob.
Is it green?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I'll change.
Alright, Bulio water is gonna be green then.
Hey. Swag. So Mountain Dew.
Yes. Exactly.
Mountain Dew Bulio Blast.
Oh my god. Bulio Blast.
Yes.
Bulio Blast.
Amazing.
Jonathan Clues says, would you give up 501st battle packs for Boba Fett to not be in The Mandalorian? That's a good question, but I'm going to say no. Because, like, I want a 501st battle pack, but, like, I'm fine without The Mandalorian. Like, I'll give up The Mandalorian for 501st battle packs.
A Bulio battle pack.
Bulio battle pack.
Does the girl Bulio have hair?
No.
Aw.
Bulio.
Bulio. Well, the Ovisian Gunner. So. And what's the other one? The Kafek Spy. That's the other one.
Daniel Cornett says, Rich Boy J, watch the prequels. You know what? I'll do that. I will watch the prequels.
Jay, I can't believe you never watched the prequels before.
Baron just never got around to it, man. I swear I'll watch them one day. Imagine trying to run a YouTube channel primarily on Star Wars and just having not watched like the prequels. Like, oh, that happened in the prequels? Oh, that sounds kind of interesting.
Wait, I thought that was just a meme. It actually happened.
Yeah.
I knew someone who liked Star Wars, but she hadn't watched the prequels. I told her that she should just watch them, but I don't know if she ever did. So.
Do you guys remember the first Star Wars movie you ever saw?
No.
Episode 1.
It was a small indie film called Star Wars. It had 2 sequels at the time.
Is that really the first one you watched? Who showed it to you?
My mom.
Wow. Mama Waffles was looking out for you.
Yeah, she ruined my life. Now I'm Dane Ferrick.
Oof.
It's like a long domino effect. A long domino effect. Mama Waffs showing little young 5-year-old Waffs the original Star Wars. Domino effect, domino effect, domino effect. The Ace is never coming out.
Oh no. Colt says his first episode 4. He was 6. Episode 1 was definitely my first Star Wars movie. I saw it in theaters in 1999. You know what I do remember? This is kind of an interesting thing. I remember the first time I saw the commercial for Lego Star Wars, and I remember watching it and being like, "Oh yeah, like I think I've seen like those people before." Like Star Wars was just so like it wasn't not popular. I mean, but it just wasn't as common as it is today. So I was like, "Oh, I think I've seen like that red alien guy before." Like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
You know what's funny? I saw pictures of the 1999 Lego sets in the Lego catalog before I saw Star Wars.
Oh wow!
I'm like, what is this? Weird robots and frog creatures and weird airplanes and stuff. Like, I'm showing it to my mom, and she's like, "Son, let me show you something." Literally how it happened.
Wow. I love that Lego has brought us closer to Star Wars, and Star Wars has brought us closer to Lego. Lego and Star Wars form a symbiotic circle. What happens to one will affect the other. You must know that.
Always 2 there are, no more, no less.
Always 2 there are, no more, no less.
Rick Builder Watt says, I played Lego Star Wars 2 all the way through at my cousin's house before I ever saw a single one of the movies. Oh my god. So I think when I first played Lego Star Wars, I obviously hadn't seen episode 3 yet because it wasn't out, and I had not seen episode 2 yet actually. So I remember, like, after playing Lego Star Wars, I always assumed episode 2 was like a not important Star Wars movie because it only had 5 levels in Lego Star Wars. I was like, oh, that must be like one of the not important movies. But like I had seen episode 1. And I think I saw episode 3 like in theaters, and then I saw episode 2, if I'm not mistaken. Honestly, Lego Star Wars filled me in pretty well. Like that's all I needed leading up to watch Revenge of the Sith in theaters.
I didn't watch Phantom Menace until 2001.
Wow.
Well, I watched Phantom Menace after I watched Lord of the Rings, the first one, which just came out in theaters at the time.
The Phantom Menace was the newest Star Wars movie in 2001.
Yeah, but it was already 2 years old at the point. It was out on VHS and everything. TBT to VHS, real boyos will know.
I remember watching so many of those, like, I don't know, like classic franchises when I was around the same age. Like, I watched Lord of the Rings, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, all around the same time.
Oh, nice. Did you actually, like, choose to watch them, or was someone just trying to show you all those? Like,
I think it was my parents mostly showing me them.
Like, we're gonna make you cultured, whether you like it or not.
I liked them, so.
So, Jay, you know how, like, you have your, Kylo Ren's time receptor kind of, like, standing on its back, right?
Yeah.
I actually used to have mine the exact same way. And I didn't even know you had yours like that. And I saw it one time in a video, I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it saves a lot more space that way, because the wings on it are so big, like...
Yeah, it's so long.
Yeah.
I just found that pretty interesting.
Yeah, I have the Von Reg tie sitting the exact same way in front of it.
Yeah, I have my Von Reg tie just sitting normally, and then on top of it, I have a 2006 tie interceptor.
Oh, wow. The only Lego tie interceptor.
Yikes.
Oh, sad.
Well, there's the UCS from 2000.
Yeah. I guess there's the Microfighter as well, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
That is what we've gotten, like,
Isn't there a Planets one?
Yeah, there's a Planets one, too.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Oh, right, I had that one. There's the Death Star. Yeah, I have that.
Shoutouts to them planets.
That was my only Planet set. No.
I have all of them except for the ones that didn't come out in the US. Which is super annoying. That actually... that might be the only time that's ever happened, where, like, a Lego Star Wars set just didn't come out, like, only came out in a specific region, like an actual, like, commercially available set. I don't know if that's happened with anything else. Unless someone knows of an example.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know anything about that. So.
Yeah, I think the is it Hoth maybe? I'll have to look it up. I don't remember. There was 2 of them that didn't come out in the U.S. Which I'm glad I wasn't like a huge collector at that point, because I would have been very annoyed. See, you Europeans complain about the Bestman dual set. Little do you know, the U.S. missed out on 2 planet sets, not 1, but 2 planet sets.
How unfortunate.
Oh, Squidman says 3 actually. Hoth, Alderaan, and Endor. Wow.
Wait, Endor? Wasn't it the one with the... Didn't it have the ATST?
I don't know.
I mean, I remember, like...
I have a Lego Star Wars visual dictionary. I can look it up real quick.
Yes.
But
Consult the archives.
But I remember knowing that set existed at the time. I thought...
There's the...
But if it was...
Oh, he says the B-Wing came with Endor. That makes sense.
Oh, the B-Wing. Okay, then what did
the B-Wing came with Endor.
Was there an ATST?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there was an ATST. It came with the Forest Moon of Endor.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Wait, there was Endor and the fourth.
No,
Oh, so it was Endor
just
the
12.
planet, not the moon.
Yeah, it came with the moon.
Wait, those were two different things?
Which is, well, I mean, there's
there's
the
Endor, and
planet.
then there's a forest moon, which is where the Ewoks were.
Yeah, the Endor's the planet that Endor orbits.
Right, but I mean, I can't believe they would make that like two different things. Yeah.
I'm surprised they would make the planet
That's so weird. Yeah, so the B-Wing comes with quote-unquote Planet Endor, and the ATST comes with the Forest Moon of Endor. That is so weird.
Yep.
What does Planet Endor look like?
It's
Like,
blue.
Oh, it's blue.
I
That's what
think
I
it's a
thought.
gas giant.
Yeah, it's a gas giant. But
Wow.
One of the weirder, more planet sets is the asteroid field.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
TIE bomber.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is
I
really
wish
cool.
I had some of those planet hemispheres.
Bro, I'll sell you them for a ridiculous price.
Let's trade. You send me those domes, and I'll send you free Aces instructions when they're finished.
When they're finished, okay. So basically never.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you need the domes for? Just want them?
They're just cool
Do you have
pieces.
anything?
Yeah, they're cool pieces to mock, like, you know.
The Death Star
domes of
especially.
them. Oh yeah, good greebling part. Well, not really greebling, but you know, gray.
Unlocked before. Not too sure which one.
I've
Yeah.
seen the Tatooine one used on Tatooine buildings.
Yep, yep. I've also
Wait, no,
seen
that's
people.
that's the best. I think that's the best pin one. That's Dark Tan.
Let me. Someone consult the archives.
I'm already consulting the archive.
But Tatooine is tan as well. So.
Yeah, Tatooine-
Yeah, but I think Tatooine has a different print.
Well, yeah, it has a print.
And then
think
that's
it's best
probably
bet.
more lighter thing.
Real quick, Colt asks how much for my UCS Django Slave 1. Like, if you just wanted to buy the thing off of me, I don't know, maybe $350.
Really?
Yeah, it's reasonable.
That's actually not bad.
That's the Colt rate. The rest of you are gonna have to shell out at least $5,000. 5,000. Huh, I need to go get some scissors. I'll be right back.
Quick, praise the prequels.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Jar Jar is the best character in Star Wars.
Anyway, let's talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You know, I started watching that show, but then I stopped. So, but maybe I'll start again.
Keep
Waffles,
watching.
I will literally kick you from the stream.
I'll be honest, I've never watched
Jay, I will fight you.
He says, "How about 325, Jay? Do we have a deal?" No, bro, I'm not selling that. I didn't know you were serious, Galt. But no, I did not plan on selling that. Like, I like that thing way too much. That Jango Fett Slave one. It's such a unique part of my collection. Like I have a bunch of UCS sets, obviously, and then I just have that one modded UCS set, so it looks pretty cool.
Slave 1 is my favorite Lego set.
The UCS
The
one?
UCS, yeah, the UCS
Oh,
one.
I'm getting the 2019 Slave one for Christmas.
oh, sweet.
Cool.
I-
Oh, right. When we were talking about sets that blew us away, probably the Slave one, when I saw it at the Lego
Oh,
store,
yeah.
was probably the one that...
So that was my first UCS set.
Mine
And
too.
I didn't actually see it like built before I bought it. I'm honestly not even sure why I bought it. Like, I was just kind of like, oh, like I want like a big like Lego Star Wars set. Like it was the first. No, I think I got the Death Star before it. Was it the first? I got it before the Death Star. So it was like the first like big Star Wars set that I bought. I bought that, and I bought the Detective's Office the same day. Like it was. I just bought a lot of Lego stuff that day.
Yeah, I got the Slave one right before it retired. So
Oh,
I was
nice.
lucky. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like
Here's
just blown
something
away
that,
by it.
There's something that blew my head away, which there's sets, but not really. They were gonna be the super battle droid and clone trooper with ATRT,
The construction figures.
The construction figure. Oh, I'm still mad.
Do you think that like somewhere like Lego produced some of those like?
Well, there's gotta be like prototypes.
Yeah. Right.
Probably.
Like, bro, I will raid Billund and find them. Like, I need
I'll
them.
go to Billund. It's like probably a 5-hour drive, so I'll be there.
Oh wow.
Get some red sandwich tiles for me. If you know, you know. I need those red sandwich tiles.
You know what needs to come back? Sand red.
Yeah.
That's a nice color.
Yeah.
It's a very nice color.
They brought back teal, so they can bring back sand red.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
they've even been bringing back like slight variations to all the goofy, funky Belleville colors, like bright light yellow, even vibrant coral.
Yep.
Like there were similar colors in the '90s for Belleville, which were the dolls. If you know, you know.
You know.
So,
Lego needs to bring back sand red battle droids.
Oh,
I really wish I had two of those.
They look kind of cool, but isn't the dark orange more accurate?
I think the sand red is definitely more accurate.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what do I know?
No, I wasn't trying to call you out now.
No, I know, but...
Like, I mean, so we were talking about this in the Discord the other day, and we decided that the sand red was more accurate.
Okay. Wait, you know what's weird about those battle droids in the movie, though? Is that you see there's just so many of them in the factory, but then you never see them again. Because in the Clone Wars and in Episode 3, they're all tan.
I make this exact same point. Like, it's weird that the one time we see a droid factory where, like, you presume millions of these sand red droids are being made, and we never see them anywhere else in Star Wars ever again. Like...
Yeah, and where else do we have droid factories to, you know, churn out the normal tan ones? K2 Moidia? I don't think so.
There's some of the red ones in the 2003 Clone Wars, at least.
Yeah, that one at least.
But I think at that point they just assumed, oh, the droids are gonna be this color now. Like. Yeah,
exactly.
It's weird that they went back. Like I'll never understand that change.
Yeah, and then Revenge of the Sith rolls around, and all the tanks and stuff get reskinned to CIS colors.
Except for that brown MTT in the hangar.
Yeah, which for some reason remained brown.
Do you guys think the Geonosian population ever, like, repopulated?
After Rebels?
After the Death Star?
Yeah, like in Rebels, where there's like the one that has the one egg, and like that's it.
Yeah, why not?
Baby Yoda probably would have eaten that.
True.
Oh my god.
This is the sad truth.
I just realized the misprint in the 2014 visual dictionary.
What is it?
So in the seasonal set, like the advent calendar, in the 2011 one, pointing at the A-wing, it says Snowspeeder.
Oh wow.
Blasphemy.
There's a ton of typos in the most recent visual dictionary. Like, someone was like, I forget what it was, but we were looking at it the other day at work, and someone pointed out something, and I was like, oh, that's just absolutely wrong. Like, that really is just not true.
You know that 212th clone trooper that came in the bar and like
the yellow one?
Yeah, exactly. It's yellow for some reason, and in the book they call it a Starkiller trooper.
That is, yeah, they do. That is right. Yep.
Probably because it's yellow.
Yeah.
Which it's not supposed to be. So.
The 212th are more like orange, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're not yellow at all.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Playmation? How you doing, bro? And see you 3 of 30. Thanks for tuning in.
Would bright light orange be more accurate?
No, I think
Just normal
orange.
Lego orange. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, on technicality, is that classified as a 327 Star Corps trooper or not?
Well, it's supposed to be 212th Trooper, but it's yellow, so they called it a Starkiller Trooper because they were confused, I guess.
And yeah, I did get your questions answered intro. Actually, I haven't even checked it out yet. I need to do that. I need to. What was I gonna say? So that 212, the yellow Clone Wars one, is like the last Lego clone minifig I need to get, other than I guess the Shadow ARF Trooper. But that thing is expensive. All these Phase 2, all the clones are expensive in general now. Honestly.
Yeah, I remember the Shadow ARF Trooper. I remember looking at it in catalogs, thinking it was cool.
It's a black clone. It's hardcore.
Yeah.
Warsaw asks, how do I get my sig fig in the mock? So basically, if you donate $15, you get your sig fig in the mock. And if you donate $50, you get in the Boyo Lounge.
The Boyo Lounge.
Well,
The Boolio Lounge.
There you
I
go.
was just about to say, well, Boolios, I think I have to leave to make room for other guests, so goodbye.
All right, see you then. Oh, we do have some people
Peace out,
waiting
mate.
here.
Oh
We
yeah,
can move.
it's my time to go then as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll just try to see every misprint I can in the 2014 official Disc premiere.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
It is now my goal.
Alright, well thank you for having me on, Jay.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, man. Thanks for coming.
I'll try going on next stream.
Please do, please do. All right, yeah. Drag the other boyos in. Oh my god. All right, we're good. Appreciate that. Hello, boyos.
Hello. Hi.
How are you guys
Rebel
doing today?
Pilot.
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great.
Awesome.
Hello there.
Hello there. I just finally finished up the snow hill on Starkiller, so I'm happy about this. Let me see, can you guys even see this? Yeah, there you go. So you can see the snow behind these two generators is finally on a hill. This took so much longer than I thought it would. Like,
Jay, do you know if you can get the nets from Bricks and Pieces?
from what I checked, no, you can't.
Oh man.
I know, bro.
So you have to spend a fortune on Bricklink.
I don't think I spent that much. Like, I bought them in white, and they're not that expensive in white. So
Are there any recent sets with nets in them?
yeah, some came out. I think in
Any recent
2018.
Batcave or something?
I think in 2018, some came in like some city sets because they were. I don't know if you remember. They were doing that gimmick recently where you put the net in like the shooter thing, and you push the back, and the net like flies out. So that was some sets came with nets for that gimmick.
Okay. Alright. It would make sense for Bricks and Pieces not to have the nets because Lego probably doesn't produce the nets themselves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably outsource some string makers or something.
Ugh.
Interesting. We need a new elementary article about that.
Lego nets.
Entered. You listening? Call 10.
Safe Shadow Play says he's building his own Dunder Mifflin mock right now. That sounds fun. I'm still waiting for that Lego Ideas Home Alone set to come out. I really like. I want that set to come out as soon as possible, but it would be silly if they don't release that set around Christmas. Like I think, like at this point, we would probably know if it was coming out this Christmas, so I assume it's not. But it would be weird if it just doesn't even come out like next Christmas.
Yeah, that would be weird.
A good time for it to come out would be when the Sesame Street did.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. How much earlier was the Sesame Street approved compared to the Home Alone set? Like how it's so hard for me to keep up with these.
They're probably gonna say they can't make the Home Alone set because it's too violent.
They've already approved it though, so they've already factored that in. And I mean, considering like this is a company that makes like Star Wars
is Home Alone PG or PG-13?
I'm pretty sure it's PG-13.
Really?
No, I think it's PG.
I'm about to look it up. Home Alone.
I feel like it's PG.
Oh, it is PG. I would have assumed
it is PG. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Then it should be no problem because Lego did sets from like Lord of the Rings and all.
Yeah.
Which are much more violent.
Doesn't make sense how they can make sets from Lord of the Rings, but not Jedi Knight Fallen Order or any of those.
It doesn't make sense that they'd be able to make sets from the Clone Wars and not Home Alone.
Yeah.
Clone Wars is so much more just adult.
Do you guys
Bro, they make a Baby Yoda figure. Someone who literally eats babies.
Exactly.
Come on, Lego. This is not promoting positive playtime for the kids.
Do any of you guys know what brand of paint MGF Custom use?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to do the custom boba.
Where is Bulio when we need him?
No.
Here's a question. Do you guys remember the first R-rated movie you ever saw?
Yes.
What was it?
It was actually this year.
What was it?
Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty good.
I can't recall if I've seen an R-rated movie or not.
I actually don't remember. I was too young.
What would be the first R-rated movie I watched? I would really have to go back and check because it's been so long. I don't know. There's a lot of young boyos here. Is there a movie you really wanted to see, but it was the rating prevented you from seeing it anytime recently?
Not really. I don't think.
I feel like The Hangover. It wouldn't be the first R-rated movie I saw, but I feel like The Hangover was the first R-rated movie I saw in theaters. Wait, Logan was rated R. I totally forgot about that. Holy crap. Logan was so good. I loved Logan. Logan was such a good film.
My 8-year-old cousins, they went to see it, and they dared my mom to go watch it.
Wow.
Do you think one day there will ever be an R-rated Star Wars movie?
I think so.
Better question: Will Star Piece be R-rated?
It better be.
Yeah, it better be.
The Clone Wars movie was R-rated, right? I think it should have been.
Did any of you guys see those? Oh, never. We can't talk about any Lego spoilers, can we?
But if you mean leaked images, then no.
Okay.
Earth King has invited you to Lake Cloud Guy.
There are no leaks, only official images.
The balloon snipers are watching. Hey, balloon snipers, mind telling them to make red sandwich tiles? Thanks.
Do you need red
Don't
sandwich
kill me
tiles for
right
the
away.
aces?
Wait, they
Yes, bro. No.
What? I thought they did.
No, they have dark red of all colors.
Wow.
So they just put the yellow in an upcoming Monkey Kid set. One of the ones which was recently revealed. So I'm crossing fingers that one of the city or something sets will have red sandwich tiles.
How come Monkey Kid's getting all the exclusive pieces and great builds?
Because it's the next best thing, which will fail after its second year.
I mean, Lego definitely, like, if Lego puts out a theme that they know, like, the name of it isn't going to sell very well, like, they definitely try to compensate for that with interesting builds. Like, I look at, like, obviously Monkey Kid, the Ninjago movie, like, they really up the quality of the set if they're not convinced that the name alone will sell the sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never knew that erasers could take prints off of the figures better than nail polish remover.
What kind of eraser are you using?
Like one just right off the bottom of the pencil.
Yeah, like a pencil eraser can get rid of print.
Yeah, I trying to take the eyebrow.
What a Dixon Ticonderoga #2?
Yes.
The one with the little green band. You know the one I'm talking about.
I mean, just any pencil. I don't know. As we not artists don't know pencils by name, Waffles.
Well, give me the Kohinoor 6B.
Oh my god. I don't know. For you kids who are still in school, do y'all still use pencils? Do y'all still use wooden pencils? Are wooden pencils obsolete now?
I still do.
Okay.
Yeah. Just that brown scarf that MGF used for Boba is that only on Wild Style, or did it come in any other set?
Wild Style, yeah, that's her scarf is unique to her.
I'm only making it because I know that even if Lego makes a Boba Fett from the Mandalorian show, it's not gonna be him from that episode. It will most likely be when he gets his armor back or something.
It'll be Boba without eyebrows.
I mean, they made an exclusive base for him with the Slave One.
Spiffy Dart says I use mechanical pencils, but I see other people using wooden pencils. Yeah, bro, wooden pencils were everything back in the day. When I used to make my Lego Star Wars comic book, that's what I spent most of my time doing in elementary school. Me and my friend had a Lego Star Wars comic book that we would work on. Those #2 pencils were so clutch.
The mechanical pencils break way too easily.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing about mechanical pencils.
Can't trust anything that's not wood.
That is true.
True.
Do y'all know when the Bad Batch series is supposed to come out?
I feel like, have they announced? Yeah, they did announce it. Sometime next year, I'm sure.
Oh dear.
Can y'all bet Ahsoka's gonna be in it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, why can't Jango Fett show up in The Mandalorian? That'd be so much cooler.
Bro.
No way.
That'd be awesome. I would love that.
No, it's Jango Fett's head or its spider legs.
Yes.
Bro, yes. Yo, Dave Filoni, if you're listening, please.
And yeah,
we won't talk smack about you anymore. Pinky promise.
Darth Speedy says you should do a video on those comics if you still have them. So surprisingly, I do still have them, and I want to do a video on it at some point. So I have an idea for a video series. Basically, it's titled like My Life in Lego, where I basically just walk you guys through like my experience with Lego through various parts of my life, like. And I've been saving like different things that I have from my past, like my comic book, like certain old pictures I have with Lego stuff. Like, I'll do that video at some point. I really can't wait to share my comic book with you guys because there's some funny stuff in there, like just like things you can really get an idea for the things I thought were really cool in Star Wars and the things that, like, the misconceptions I had with Star Wars, just given some of the story elements of it. Like, it's pretty funny. Basically, I think the story we went with, it was me and my friend, like, we basically just redid all the films, but, like, my character and his character, like, kind of took the place of Obi-Wan, essentially, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, one day, guys, Rich Boy J's childhood Lego Star Wars comic, it'll come. All will be revealed.
Honestly, I'm okay with Boba Fett coming back to the Mandalorian. Ahsoka, I don't like how Ahsoka, I'm glad we're getting a live action, but she doesn't belong there. But if a Rex shows up, I'm going to break my TV. I think why a lot of people are okay with Ahsoka coming back is not because it makes sense for her being in it, but mostly because it's the first time we're going to get a live action Ahsoka.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for Rex to come back.
He needs to die.
Why can't Boba... But Boba did die. I don't understand.
Okay.
Boba never died to me.
Here's my argument. So, officially in canon, he never died. Never. So...
I mean, yeah, obviously now, like...
No, well, I'm talking about even before. In Return of the Jedi, there was an interview with, what's his name, George Lucas, that said that he was originally going to put a scene in the movie that shows Boba crawling out of the pit, but he didn't want anybody to think he was going to show up later on in the movie.
Okay, I mean, but, okay, so, I mean, that's fine. But I feel like the fact that it didn't happen, though, like, if they put that scene in the film, like, okay, like, he survived somehow, but that didn't happen.
But, I mean, like, right afterward, they made comics about how he got out, so...
I mean,
I feel
like, those aren't, like, who cares about the comics in terms of canon, like...
Well, I mean, this was back before they had anything besides the original trilogy.
Right, but I'm saying, like George Lucas wasn't making those comics, like... George has been on record many times saying that the EU basically meant nothing to him, like... Those aren't his Star Wars stories. They don't matter.
I know, but at the time they were canon. And then right when Disney...
The EU was never canon. I'm sorry. Like, there were... The EU was... I mean, it was canon, but it wasn't, like, movie canon. The EU was only canon insofar until George decided to do something else. But, like, if it had nothing to do with anything he was doing, he was just kind of like, whatever. Like, it doesn't really affect anything. But the EU was always at a lesser level than pretty much like the films.
Well, okay. The last thing I'm going to say is, though, that I feel like with every character that has ever died, I think Boba Fett makes the most sense to come back. Like, when we saw, what's his name, Darth Maul get chopped in half, that was kind of like, okay, no one can survive that.
I mean, yeah. That's the thing, like, it doesn't even make sense to debate the plausibility, because, like, if you can just easily say, oh, Darth Maul survived that, then I feel like all bets are off, you know, anything is possible now. Like, if he can survive that, then, like, why stop there?
Palpatine survived episode 9.
Francis says Boba Fett was angry, argument over. I mean, yeah.
I feel like if Boba Fett was the most best bounty hunter in the galaxy, he would have killed the Sarlacc or something like that and got out.
I don't. Why would being why does being a good bounty hunter mean you can escape from a giant monster in the ground? Like, what set of skills could you possibly have to prepare you for something like that?
He fell in the Sarlacc pit with all of his gear. He could have killed it from the inside.
Okay, I mean, his jetpack was malfunctioning. I mean, there were other people who fell into the Sarlacc with gear, like...
Oh, yeah, his jetpack malfunctioned. I was like, oh, it's easy, he just flies out. But... No.
There also were other people who got swallowed after him. So presumably, like... like he was piled up under a bunch of other people and intestines of this giant monster. Like if you like the point is, if you want it to make sense, then like sure, yeah, like why couldn't he survive it? I just subscribe to the theory that like clearly Jabba like does this for a reason, you know? Like if it were just that easy for someone to escape with gear, then like the threat of the Sarlacc becomes significantly less because like, oh, you know, whatever, Boba escaped, big deal, whoop-de-doo. But like Jabba like talks it up like it's this big thing, and like the drama in the film during that point is around the main characters not getting thrown into this monster. So if it's just the fact that yeah, you can survive it, it just makes that entire scene seem significantly less interesting and impactful. Because if Luke had gotten swallowed by the Sarlacc and he had his lightsaber, he would have been just fine. So, like, whatever. Who cares?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. You see Mando fly out of the Great Dragon, so...
I mean, that looked ridiculous as well. I personally wouldn't try to justify Boba with that thing, because it looked equally as ridiculous.
Well, he was only in there for like a few seconds. Boba Fett was in there for...
We don't know.
I mean, more than an hour, that's for sure.
I mean, like, we don't really know that.
Dutastic says, Jay, what do you mean he would have been fine? He would have lost his Skywalker eyebrows. That is true. He would have lost his eyebrows.
Do you know how long eyebrows take to grow back?
I have no idea. How long do eyebrows take to grow back?
Dude, they take months.
So Boba Fett just recently got out?
I don't know.
Boba Fett is fresh out the Sarlacc.
His eyebrows just gray.
He just looks in the mirror and goes, "Oh, you know what? I think I look better without eyebrows."
He's like, I think I'm gonna run this look.
But I've always had a feeling that Boba was always bald.
That's why his helmet fits so perfectly flush around his head.
Doesn't need to worry about helmet hair.
Does anybody have the Blackbeard helmet?
I do not. I think Ethan Network has it actually.
I've got that for Christmas. So
I tried to put it on and it did not fit my head or hair, so that was very disappointing. No.
So it wouldn't fit really anybody besides Tamir Morrison, or...
I mean, I have a very big head and I have very big hair. A normal person's head, it would have no problem fitting.
Well, I don't know how big your head is. So, I don't know.
It's very large.
Big brain.
Imagine, like, UCS Star Destroyer.
It has the biggest head of all.
It is, unfortunately. It's to hold all this Star Wars knowledge.
Yes. Bigger than Star Wars theory.
Oh no, that's just massive.
Well,
yeah, you've been able to...
It's not always the big heads that
like the sequels when no one else can.
Star Wars facts. There is, after all, a white boy in Tordino.
That is true.
Honestly, I think the next animated short Star Wars series to make is like, you know how he did the prequelers or whatever it was?
No, what is that?
Oh, you guys didn't watch that animated short?
I would never watch a Star Wars theory video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Nah, I gave up on watching Star Wars theory videos after his love letter to the sequels.
Well, to be fair, I don't really like them either, but... I think maybe it's... Okay, I like The Last Jedi, and I like The Force Awakens. It was just Rise of Skywalker that made me go,
Same.
Like, Force Awakens was, in my opinion, one of the best Star Wars films. It was so good.
It's a good time, man.
Yeah. First Star Wars movie I saw in theaters. So.
First Star Wars movie I saw in theaters was the Clone Wars movie, actually.
Wow.
Same.
Wow.
Amazing.
I blame my mom for not taking me to see Revenge of the Sith in theaters.
And that's why I hold the Clone Wars movie so near and dear to my heart.
I watched the Clone Wars movie for the first time the other day, and I could have lived without it.
100%. In my opinion, it's like the only important thing it tells you is how Ahsoka became Anakin's Padawan.
Which I still, I have so many problems with that.
I think it's amazing how the last arc of season 7 fit in with Revenge of the Sith. But if you watch Revenge of the Sith, you can't think of Ahsoka going and fighting Maul.
I tell people that all the time. Like, I actually have big problems with that last arc because it for me it conflicts with Revenge of the Sith too much.
I don't know.
Why is that?
I liked it, but I can't. Like, nothing at all is mentioned of her in Revenge of the Sith.
Right. I mean, and that's the point. Like, she didn't exist. Like, Anakin didn't have a secret apprentice. Like, she was not a thing.
In my opinion, the way they got rid of her in before this last season was a perfect way.
Bro, you're literally you're saying all the right things right now. Preach. But as for how season 7, the last arc, conflicts with episode 3, I don't remember much from it, but I'll try to remember the things that stuck out to me. One of the things was Mace Windu telling Ahsoka, like, "Oh, we can't spare Jedis to come help you capture Maul," which, like, I mean, clearly you can, because in episode 3, whenever Obi-Wan and Anakin get back to Coruscant, there's just, like, every other Jedi is just chilling there. Yeah, like, Mace Windu is just hanging out, like, everyone else there, or just, like, they weren't doing anything. When Mace Windu needs to go confront Palpatine, there's 3 just random Jedi Masters chilling there to go with him. So, like, if capturing Darth Maul is so important to figure out what's going on with Sidious, then yeah, you guys can absolutely spare more Jedis to help Ahsoka, but whatever. And then another thing, this is one that really, like, this one was so insulting to me. Whenever they're talking about Dooku, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like, we wanted to get information from Dooku, but Anakin killed him before we could," and I'm just like, that was never made apparent in the films. Whenever Anakin is conflicted about killing Count Dooku, at no point is he like, "Oh, we need him to find out about Darth Sidious." Like, that is never a factor. Yeah. And then later on, when Obi-Wan comes to, he's not asking questions like, "Oh, like, where's Count Dooku? Did we capture him? It's really important we get the answers to it." Like, no. Like,
instead he goes, don't forget, you're the one that killed Count Dooku and saved, like...
Exactly, yeah, like it was a victory.
Yeah, I don't know.
And similarly, later on in episode 3, like, when Mace Windu... Like, at that point, they're all convinced, if we kill Count Dooku, the war is over. So, like, that's all they're worried about. And then, of course, you know, the Chancellor decides to keep fighting because, Grievous is still alive. But the fact that the Clone Wars tries to make the story like, oh, you know, the Jedi's really wanted to capture Count Dooku, but Anakin killed him, so they couldn't. Like, that is just so insulting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I can really see them saying, you know, trying to defend it would be like, you know how they would always, like, keep secrets from Anakin. But then again, it's just the way... So
if you're going to keep secrets from Anakin, then why send him on that mission, right? Like, why not send any of the other dozens of Jedis to go capture Count Dooku, since capturing Count Dooku was such a big deal?
Yeah. Again, I was just saying, like, that would be the only thing that would, you know, they could really defend that. So what's everyone's favorite movie out of the saga?
Episode 4. Don't at me.
8. I think for me it's 5.
Star what?
Waffles, if you say star piece, I swear.
I don't even know what that is.
Me neither! Like, I genuinely just don't understand the joke. Like...
Don't get mad at me, but it's Revenge of the Sith.
I see a lot of people with that answer.
No, I mean, yeah, I hear enough people say that Rots is their favorite film to where, like, I it's not surprising at this point. It's like, whatever, like, have your favorite Star Wars film. Be a fan. I feel like since, like, Mando has happened, I'm less critical of the prequels now. Like, all of my energy has been sucked out of me that I can't even be bothered to argue the prequels anymore. This is a momentous moment in Rich Boy J lore.
So I heard that you're not going to watch Mando anymore, but that doesn't mean you can't, like, see spoilers.
Right, yeah. We were talking about spoilers earlier on this stream. Like, yeah, like, I'll keep up with what happens, but I'm not watching the show.
Would you watch, like, a clip online?
I mean, maybe. Like, if it's something that I just really want to see. But...
So if it's, like, Ahsoka walking in, would you watch that online?
I have no interest in seeing that.
Jay, would you watch them during Boyle watch parties?
I can't do that. That would go against my rule.
You know that they're going to be making Ahsoka's entrance, like, way too, like, over the top.
Yeah, Mando's going to be running, like, through a group of people, and Baby Yoda's going to be like, we need to ask for help. And he's going to be like, yeah, we need to find someone to help us out. And Baby Yoda's going to be like, oh, can we ask that person? And he's going to be like, oh, no, that person's garbage. And then he's going to be like, we're going to ask that person. And as they run up to the person to get help, the person gets shot. So then Mando's going to be like, the garbage will do. And the camera will pan over, and it's going to be Ahsoka standing there. I just came up with that idea off the top of my head, guys. Like, totally original.
Yes. Bro, yeah.
I came up with that all by myself.
Bro, they should be like, quick, write that down.
Hey, what's up, Brick Brothers Films? What's going on, dude? Let's see, haven't hit 35,000 subscribers yet. I feel like I'm so close. Where are we at? I'm at 34,983. Can you guys make 13 alternate accounts and get me to 35,000 before the end of this stream? I would really appreciate it. If you guys do this, I'll watch 10 more seconds of The Mandalorian.
Just 10?
Just 10. That one's garbage. Garbage will do.
So what are you going to do for the forest section? Like, what are your plans for that?
That's a great question. So, there's a lot of... Shout out to Dogma501st for subscribing. There are a lot of, like, giant trees, which I have a ton of leaf pieces for. And there's a lot of smaller trees as well that are pretty much dead, like there's no leaves on them. So I'm probably just going to look around and see if I can find some interesting tree techniques that I want to do. But I want to have, I want to have a few, like, really big, 2 to 3 foot tall trees. No, maybe not that big, because that would kind of come up. I think I might go for some, like, 1.5 foot, maybe 2 foot tall trees. Just to make it look like a really dense forest. And then, like, the smaller trees will be dead. And I'll have basically Kylo and Rey and Finn's, like, the first time they see each other in the forest, like that really iconic scene of, like, Kylo standing there and, like, Finn and Rey looking at him. But then I also kind of want to do the scene where, like, Kylo uses the Force to throw Rey, like, 20 feet in the air into the tree.
So what about the scene where, like, Rey is at the very edge and their blades are clashing, and then she uses the Force and, like...
Right. So I'll definitely do that. That'll be a little bit further from their initial meeting point. But I'll definitely do that scene. I would also love to have some sort of mechanical function where, like, I don't know, maybe it'll be motorized and the two sides of the ground will split apart and reveal some, like, lava between them. I think that could be interesting.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It'll look good with the lights.
Oh, yeah, with lights it would look incredible.
And then, are you gonna add the Falcon past the forest area, or?
No, so I thought about that, and I just decided no. Like, this manga is already way too big, and trying to incorporate, like, a big Falcon crashed would just, like, that would take up so much space.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
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 I don't know what happened.
And someone, Spiffy Dart says light up lightsabers. Yes. That's one of the first things I actually showed off in this series, where I had someone make some custom lightsabers with lights in them for that specific scene. I actually really need to get some more made because I want to have Kylo with his lightsaber lit up in the interrogation room. I think that could be fun.
You're gonna need a lot of Kylo's and Rey's.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So I already have a bunch of Reys because she came in. She's come in a bunch of sets. Like that episode 7 Rey has been in a bunch of sets. The Kylo, however, I don't have a ton of his episode 7 version. Like I know the original. I have the one from his original shuttle. I have the one that came in the Takodana set. And I have the one that came in the Duel on Starkiller base set. So I think I only have 3 episode 7 Kylos. I think those are the only sets he came in.
Is there a difference between like episode 7, episode 8, and episode 9 Kylo?
Oh yeah.
Aside from like helmet, no helmet, cracked helmet.
Yeah, his so I think episode 8 and 9 Kylo have the same clothes, but episode 7 and 8 Kylo have different clothes.
You could just bricklink some more Kylos.
Yeah, for sure. That's that's definitely what I'll do. Because I'm gonna need. So right now, I have Kylo without his helmet in the smoke room. I'm gonna need Kylo. I guess he's not standing on the Starkiller stage, so I don't need him there. I also need him in the oscillator building with Han Solo. I'll need at least 2 Kylos on the outside to be fighting with Rey. I think those are only 4 places Kylo will be in.
You're missing a Kylo.
What Kylo did I miss from episode 7?
You must have. Oh, God,
Not the radar technician? Yeah.
The Saturday Night Live one.
Yeah, so.
The radar technician.
Yeah, so I've been meaning.
I completely forgot.
I'm definitely going to include him. Actually, he's going to be in the cafeteria forcing Stormtrooper Bobby Moynihan into a vending machine. But I will definitely have Matt the radar technician.
That's what it was, Matt.
I'm trying to think where else I'll have Kylo. Oh, I know. I want to have Kylo. You know, in that iconic Starkiller base hallway, there's like a catwalk, kind of like further back around the corner, and I think I wanted to put him on one of those talking to like a stormtrooper, because like whenever I think Han Solo shows up, he's telling them like, oh, like the more she the longer she has, the more powerful she'll become, and then he senses Han Solo. So I think I want to have Kylo there as well. Lots of Kylos.
A Kylo with Han.
Oh yeah, in the oscillator building, yes.
Yeah.
I also. Oh, go ahead.
Jay, you have the Duel on Starkiller base set, right?
Yeah.
The $20 one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that has the correct Kylo, yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually the one I'll use for outside because that's battle damaged Kylo. Yeah. So I'll use him for that. Another good figure that'll work for this mock is the Finn that comes in the that book, like the back to tank Finn has Finn with his eyes closed, and I'll use him for like whenever he gets his back sliced down the middle by Kylo. So he'll be like laying in the snow.
I thought he like that's a fatal wound.
Oh, the slice down the middle of the spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably could have died from that.
And he got part of a lightsaber in his shoulder.
That's not a huge deal. Like that probably it obviously hurt him, but I could buy that.
But wouldn't that like? I feel like that would have gone through his whole shoulder, like.
But it well he was it wasn't it didn't just like. Like he was like blocking Kylo while he was doing it, so like it went into him a little bit, but like not enough to like kill him. I don't think.
Maybe I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, basically Kylo's like has his lightsaber up against him, and then like as Finn's trying to deflect, like Kylo like pushes the side into his chest a little bit, and then Finn I forget how he gets. I think he like slips underneath him.
People say there's no use for a cross guard.
I know, right? Levi Allison says, "How much are the parts for your Razor Crest?" The parts for my Razor Crest are like $680.
Did anybody see that mock Nightfall?
Yeah, that was part of the Rich Boy J Discord mock contest.
Yeah.
If that dude is watching right now, I will pay you for you to make instructions for that.
That would be a really cool like display to have.
Well, he does it. He did make a time lapse video, so
if you really wanted, slow it down.
Just slow it down and try to follow along as best as you can.
Yeah.
You could just message him on Discord.
Yeah, or Instagram or anything. Luke is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He'll appreciate it.
That was just like my dream build is Jedi Temple during Order 66.
Shout out to Chris Productions, except not really. That's a name I've not heard in a long time. Chris just keeps breaking my heart with his teases of coming back, but not actually coming back. You know what we really need to be doing right now? We need to be pressuring David Hall to start his next mock.
I know, right?
He's had enough off time. Wait, what the heck? Whoa!
Oh my god!
I had no idea. How long have you been here?
Just kind of chilling, listening.
Wait, what's that?
Like straight, literally, I had no idea you were in this call. When you said "I know," right, I was like, okay, that kind of sounded like David, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like that's weird how strange that sounds like him.
That is such a weird coincidence. But yeah, David, start your next mock, bro. Why are you slacking?
I'm slacking big, Jay. I got the video I'm working on right now is my holiday gift guide video.
Oh my god.
Are there any certain locations you want to build, like a huge mock from?
I have 3 mocks planned, but they won't be started until Mandalore's been destroyed.
Can you name one of them?
Boo.
No.
Oh.
One of them's Tilus Prime.
One of them is Starkiller Base.
One of them's Canto Bite.
Yeah, Canto Bite, absolutely. That's what I've always wanted to make.
This childhood dream.
He dreamed of Canto Bite before they even created Canto Bite.
You know, I want to honestly, whenever I do like my finale for Starkiller, like when I'm talking about why I decided to build it, I'm gonna straight up just be like in the video. It like since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to build Starkiller Base. I want to see how many people catch that.
young boy Jay, the time traveler.
Yes.
Anybody else when you were in The Last Jedi in the theater and you saw Canto Bite, huge not LA, with Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Las Vegas with a horse track.
I've never been to Las Vegas, so no.
Bro, go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, I haven't either.
No,
Jay,
no, thank you.
I've been to Las Vegas so many times.
Jay, have you seen the new Chinese Lego sets that they're gonna sell in January?
I like took a glimpse at them, but I didn't really pay close attention. Why, did you see something interesting?
Yeah, two bananas. Teal-colored bananas, baby.
Okay, that sounds kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. Also dark blue bananas, but that's not as cool as teal.
Why so many bananas?
Oh, I see the banana you're talking about now. Yeah, there's some cool new parts in the, I don't know, what is it called? The Spring Lantern Festival. That actually looks like the, I don't know, I kind of want to buy it. It looks pretty good.
They have the ingot tiles in dark bluish gray now.
Ooh.
Right?
That's tasty.
Yeah. Now I have your attention.
That is tasty.
Oh wait, that's like those pieces. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, those
That's
pieces.
really good.
Those pieces.
Those.
Those pieces. No, gunmetal gray. That's a,
Yeah, they're in gun. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Minifigure, utensil, ingot, bar. No, they do exist in light bluish gray.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this
he
is
said dark
bluish
bluish gray.
We were talking about, man.
Oh, you're talking about dark bluish gray.
Dark bluish gray.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, huh? Oh, so you're talking about pearl silver already. Okay.
Oh, that exists as well. It's just got dark gunmetal gray, dark.
I guess Bricklink calls it pearl dark gray.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what that? I don't know what piece is called, but it makes up the engines for the Y-wing from Rogue One.
Y-wing engine, Y-wing from Rogue One.
Like, what part of the engine?
The back. I don't know, the very end of it.
The very end of it. Hold on, let me look. Let me see what you're talking about.
The like
Why?
the 4x4 circle plates with the hole in the middle.
Oh shoot! It's not called the Y-wing. What is it called? Like U-wing.
The U-wing.
The wheels. You
Oh, are you talking about the 3x3 circle?
Yes.
It has a little. It's from Hero Factory.
Yeah. Do you guys know if they make that in a dark bluish color?
No.
I don't think so.
No. There's trans light blue. There's black. There's now red. There's light bluish gray. I don't think it comes in any of the blues.
I'm gonna have to look up the Lego U-wing.
So, Jay, I got my, I don't know, have you been following the new consoles at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Why?
So I got an Xbox Series X. I pre-ordered it like a month or two ago, and it came today. And I was so excited. I even got my camera out to vlog about it. And I was just like hella hyped for this Xbox, right?
Yeah.
So I pull the Xbox Series X out of the box. You know, I'm like, oh man, this thing looks so good. And then I like turn it a little bit, and then I hear a little rattle noise, and I'm like, well, that doesn't sound right. And so I start shaking the Xbox a little bit, and I'm hearing like, it sounds like a pinball's in it, and I'm like, what the heck? And as I turn it upside down, a screw falls out of it.
Oh my god.
Oh. And I'm like, oh, wonderful.
Does it work?
So I called my friend. He works for a tech company. He's like an IT support guy for computers. And I was like, hey, you know, what do you think? Should I turn this Xbox on, or do you think it's gonna blow up? And And he's like, you should be fine. I mean, it's likely it's just like some little screw that is still reinforced by others, and it should work until you can get a replacement. I'm like, okay, all right. So I go to turn it on, and it actually works, believe it or not. It has worked all day, so
Wow.
I hope it doesn't blow up, but it still concerns me that a screw fell out of it.
That is
Even
so
more,
weird.
If I hadn't rattled it, that screw might have like gotten into the fan in the Xbox, and I don't know what that would have done.
Wow.
Oh, that'd have been funny.
That's awesome.
Yes,
I didn't know
funny.
this Xbox Series X was
Hilarious.
shipping out yet.
Yeah.
When is the
just
official
launched.
like release day?
It was yesterday. I just got mine today.
Oh, okay.
Did it have any launch titles with it? I haven't. I mean, obviously Halo Infinite's not around anymore.
Is that Jedi Bomb?
That is shit.
Yeah, it is. Big surprise.
No, there's no launch titles, unfortunately, which makes me sad.
What are you supposed to do with it?
Halo's not even getting updated for the Series X until next week, so I'm just basically playing the same games and they look exactly the same right now.
Wow.
But
What a fun console.
I have to say the first big thing that was like, oh my god, this totally feels like next gen console, is I go to start up a game, and specifically Halo, I went to go start it up. On my old Xbox One, it would probably take about 45 seconds to get to the start loading screen or whatever to actually get into the games and all that. I kid you not. I can, on the new Xbox, I can do it in about 4 seconds.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Bro, it's all about
So-
PlayStation gang. We out here.
That's the biggest difference I've noticed. Is like, okay, that just worked very, very fast.
Darth Maul Lego says, Jedi Bob, hey David, wanna play Halo? David, sure. David turns on Xbox. Jedi Bob's mic, muffled explosion. Oof, you hate to see it.
Yeah, you're gonna get Sesame Street. You're gonna get a Big Bird to put on Starkiller.
So I wanted to put Elmo in Starkiller, so I probably will.
Oh,
Oh, I know. So I think Colt brought this up, but I want to have basically like Elmo's Stormtrooper Legion. So it'll be Elmo with a bunch of Sith troopers behind him, since they're all red.
Yes.
That's actually pretty good.
Somehow Elmo has returned.
You should have them kind of. You should have the Sith Trooper with Elmo leading. You should have them kind of being like the one trying to break up the Boyo party, where the Boyo Lounge is going to be.
Yeah.
That would be
So I was
funny.
like, what is the okay? So you know what I might do? I might include Big Bird, but put him in like a First Order officer outfit. The only problem is his fur. Actually, his feathers go over the chest, so that might not be as obvious as.
yeah.
Maybe
You
I
should
think
do, like,
Bird and
Cookie
Ernie.
Monster.
Bird and Ernie could probably both make like good officers.
Why do you
You
want to
definitely
put
have
them on?
some fun with it.
Oscar the Grouch will definitely have to be in the trash compactor.
Does anybody know if you can play Battlefront 2 on a PS4 or PS5?
Yeah,
I was about to say you can definitely play it on PS4.
I think you should be able to.
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
So as much as I'd love to sit around here and talk about David's impending Xbox explosion, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the stream. I need to get ready for my brother's football game, actually. So that should be
Are
fun.
you already? Oh, how long have you been streaming, Jay?
I started like I think 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, you're right. I didn't realize you were streaming for so long.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. We out here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I've been so busy trying to figure out how to get a screw out of my Xbox.
So busy
Blows up.
enjoying your Xbox before it blows up.
I got this screw coming out on the videos. I'm gonna post that on my vlog channel. I think it's gonna be funny.
You can just put a bunch of red arrows saying Xbox sent me a broken, or Microsoft sent me a broken Xbox. Oh my
That's
god.
exactly what I'm gonna do.
I'm not gonna be surprised.
It's gonna get so many views. Oh my god.
Almost died. Almost blew up.
Honestly.
We just don't get an update video from Solid Brick Studios for a while.
Oh my, that would be the most awkward video. Like, it would just be titled "David's Gone," and the video start. Meredith will be in front of the camera. She's like, "All right, guys, I have some bad news. David's dead. Serious about you buying his new minifigs for you products."
And Xbox took it out.
Everything's going to change. It's the Xbox screw falling off.
Oh, that would be so funny. Everything's going to change. David's dead.
Matt was getting on me for that the other day too. Oh my god.
Bro, that was some clickbait. Like, that was.
It was not.
That was absolutely
total
clickbait. Bro, you got new shelves. Come on, dude. Like,
everything's going. Cole thought you. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what about my IKEA video that I just put out the other day? Was that clickbaity?
No, I haven't been able to watch it yet.
That makes me sad.
What was it
I'll
titled?
watch it.
Making Lego.
What was it
Well,
titled?
Jay, actually, speaking of the IKEA, did you watch that?
No, I did not. What was it titled?
Well, it's just like Lego and IKEA. I'm blown away. But what's interesting I found is, did you know that those bins integrate into Lego?
Really?
Yeah. So technically, you could use them as filler brick. And
Oh, I'm
then
looking at it
they-
now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I thought in the video, you should watch it. You can skip towards the end. You see what I mean. But basically, I thought just like maybe the top part, which actually has the Lego studs on it, would work on like Lego base plates and work with Lego bricks, and that does. It's like 2 bricks high, and so that could work as like a good way of elevating just like a normal base plate. But then I went a step further and realized that the actual bins themselves are 6 bricks high.
Oh.
And you can actually put them on base plates and reinforce them with other bricks and actually use it as filler.
That might have to be the move.
And they're only like $15 for the biggest one, and then I think $10 for the small ones, and like that is just way cheaper than trying to use Lego bricks as filler.
Jay, I'm gonna send you some build ideas with those IKEA things.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
The lounge.
All right.
People have done some real fun stuff with that.
Oh, that's so cool. All right. So I want to head out, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow, I'm actually... So I don't know... Well, I'll hopefully get this done tonight. But my plan tomorrow is to actually release my response video to all of the haters and the people who are...
You're going to all the bad comments you got?
Yeah.
But not just the haters.
yes.
Not just the haters, though, but the players, too.
The
players, too. Show the real some love.
Video?
Say it again, Cole?
Show the real nasty ones.
Oh, yeah. No,
Is
we're
going to be an uncensored video?
Yeah. We're definitely... We're going to get into it. I have some...
Oh, yeah.
I have some really good ideas.
I can't wait.
Where are these hater comments coming from?
So if you look at my video...
This is from his Mando video.
Yeah.
They're coming from Star Wars Theories' channel.
Wait, is that confirmed?
No.
No.
I thought it was like MNR Sims.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's what that's the vibe I was getting. So.
We should add the 18 plus black boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thumbnail's just a plain.
Jay, you probably shouldn't monetize that video. In case you get flagged, you know.
We'll be all
You're
right.
gonna put solid shots on the thumbnail as well.
I have a perfect idea for the thumbnail. I won't reveal it now, but I think it'll be really funny.
Do you need any help with that, Jay?
I might actually. You might be able to do it much better than I can. I'll message you. But okay, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Yeah, stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a premiere too. I don't know what time, but I'll try to get it uploaded pretty early because I want one, I want to see people's live reactions, and two, I want people to actually watch the whole thing. So it'll be a premiere video.
Boy, a watch party.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.